Brigada.
Yeah,
Brigada dates, right?
Yeah, I have to hit this because they're putting it on sale early for me. It's this Friday. The date is July 2nd and 3rd. It's a big weekend down there. It goes on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. www.theborgata.com. You know where to go for tickets, but they sold out in January, so I'm only doing 2 this summer.
Very, very cool. Okay, we got Patrice O'Neill in studio for the rest of the show. And before we get into what Patrice is doing, obviously jump in immediately, Patrice. But we're talking about the Times Square suspect. And we laid out exactly how it went down. They've been following the guy since yesterday, right, Ant? Followed the guy yesterday, pretty much knew who he was. And they didn't arrest him right away, which was very smart police work and detective work. They wanted to see if anyone else was involved. So they followed the guy for pretty much a day, seeing if he was going to do some banking, seeing who he was talking to up there in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they were seeing who he was calling, if he was calling anybody. Then they also knew that he was getting ready to split on a plane back to Dubai, so they knew that. And they followed him to the airport. They followed him through security. They had people in place at the airport. Then in the area outside the gate, they were watching if he was meeting anyone before he got on the plane. They had it all figured out.
Yeah, they weren't letting this guy get away. They knew who he was.
And then he got on the plane. They were even waiting at that point to see if anyone else on the plane with him. And then they finally arrested the guy. Yeah. Okay? That's exactly how it went down. Exactly. Yep. But the stupid fucking media and the stupid local news.
They want to make more of it. They want to make it sound like a movie.
Right.
They want some spy angle and some mystique.
So we got some examples of the media just trying to make it more than what it really is. 3 examples. We start with Tampa Bay.
From Fox 13, the most powerful name in local news, this is Good Day Tampa Bay.
Almost got away. The suspect in the failed Times Square bombing arrested.
Almost got away.
Almost got away.
How we just laid it out for you. Did he almost get away?
No.
No.
Not at all.
And then you get CNN doing this morning.
Whether or not they actually intentionally let him get as far as he did, or whether or not he was not on a flight manifest and that he was caught in the nick of time as that plane was actually pulling away from the jetway.
No, there was not a whether or not situation here. They told CNN, no, this is what happened, and CNN has to go, well, whether or not.
God.
And then finally, NBC.
And it looks like this arrest happened literally in the nick of time. There's a report this morning that says the suspect had already boarded the plane, and the plane had backed away from the gate, that they had to bring it back to get him off.
They know the news sucks so bad. They explained exactly what they were doing, knowing the news is going to do this, and the news still does it. We wanted to make sure there was no one else involved. They came out and said that. Is the guy meeting people at the airport? Is he boarding the flight with other people that might have been
and then once he's
involved
just
with
sitting
this?
on the plane, is he looking around at people and making any contacts on the plane? They know.
Another example why the fucking news just sucks.
A nick of time. Almost got away.
Ow.
God damn it, does Oprah have a nice set of tits?
What?
Look, she's walking into
I can't see the fucking... I can't see the station identifying thing is blocking half the screen.
Say what you want about Oprah, but she's got a nice fucking set, man. She had a low-cut fucking dress with some nice cleavage.
What are you trying to do? Get a job over there?
Yeah, like that's going to help.
Yeah.
Talking about Oprah's tits. Yeah, that's going to get me into Harpo, man.
You're right.
You're right.
You never want to lift the tits of a fat woman and lick underneath them.
No.
Unless it's really cold out. Never in summer weather.
You think there's some kind of odor coming from that?
Of course, it's always sweaty. It smells like lamb under a fat girl's tits. It smells under a fat girl's tits.
Wait till you see that video they just showed, though, Ant. You might. Nah, you're not going to change your fucking tone. What am I thinking? Jimmy might, though. Jimmy might go, No,
I don't.
You might give me a,
No, I pretty much know where I stand with Oprah, sexually.
Really?
Yeah, I like her as a talk show host, but does nothing for my dick.
All right. How are you, Patrice?
I'm good, man.
What do you think of this whole Times Square suspect thing?
Some phony shit to just get fucking fat bitches all around Times Square checking you before you go into
Is that it?
McDonald's. Take your shoes off before you get it.
Feel like the airport, just walking around Times Square.
Take a bite of your sandwich before you leave to make sure it's no. Fuck out of here.
You want to go?
I don't believe it at all. What failed anything has anybody done? Timothy McVeigh he blew up the world in a truck. This guy fucking has a steamy, it was a fucking flat iron in there with some clothes. So now they're going to shut down Times Square and fucking have a bunch of motherfuckers,
you know what,
deciding to fucking,
you know what, you watch.
Violate your life. Fuck that shit.
You watch, this is the last straw, and it's going to drive Jimmy nuts, but now you watch, Times Square is just people now, no cars.
Shut down.
We can't take the chance, no cars.
And people are willing to have it happen. People, we need the safety, really? How many failed bombs has there ever been? That you wanted it to be. What did this guy put this shit together like real quick?
Just willy-nilly.
I don't believe it.
He just slapped it together. Well, he's Pakistani. He was in Pakistan
of course
for 5
he is.
months.
You know.
Yeah.
Are you surprised?
Of course he's Pakistani.
Of course he is.
The smart thing if they was doing this shit is just make them Chinese or something new.
Something new.
Really? Was it been Pakistan? Uh-oh. Like,
really?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yesterday we were thinking
flying back to the Emirates. Like, for real?
Yesterday we were thinking middle-aged white guy for just a little bit. A few hours we thought middle-aged white guy.
They're getting fucking super lazy.
Yeah, they are.
I don't believe it. I mean, if it blew up, you believe it, if it blew up, I still wouldn't believe that is what it was.
But there's got to be dummy terrorists, too. Like this
There's
guy,
a lot of them.
This guy's a dummy terrorist.
I didn't believe the Nigerian kid. I'm not believing it, man.
Yeah.
His penis was on fire. A lot of people saw it.
Yeah. You don't believe underwear
I'm just
bomber?
not believing.
What do you think they are, then?
I'm thinking it's, you know me.
You think it's just some kind of fucking Illuminati plan these things to make it look like they're thwarting a lot of...
I think that war, we're moving out of war, and we're moving into something else. We're moving into a world where they're trying to get you to be, it's a global fucking ruler. Global ruling. The banks and everything else. And I just think they're moving a little bit out of war, because war is not the patriotic thing. War used to be necessary when we was split and cold and everything. But now it's like everything's becoming global, and I think they're just doing things to make it global so they could just start implementing their
So how does
shit.
this do it? How does this help
it's like Arizona, man.
Like
it's just, it's easy. You just, a couple of fucking Mexicans, rape and murder a bitch in Arizona and lets people, what do they call those fucking Chapter 206 and Rule 72 and fucking this. And let police, it's the fact that they're letting police now are Judge Dreads, man. Like, just
Judge Dredd.
Yeah, they could just be the law, and they could just tell you what the fuck to do, and then this douche, they're ready with their bomb unit in a smoky car that doesn't explode, and Bloomberg, who's a part of these motherfuckers, $7 billion motherfucker with his own network, and he's down with this shit. And he just goes, and now they're going to shut Times Square. Now a big fat bitch from Newark is going to be telling me, give me ID to walk down each block.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck, man.
It's a kind of a thing for a power grab.
I hate this. I hope these fucking ancient delivery boys from Mexico are right in 2012. I'm going to be sitting on my roof
ancient delivery
hoping
they were
that a giant fucking earthquake happened. I just hope so.
Michio Kaku already said that's all bullshit, the 2012 thing.
I hope it's not. I just hope something happens, because it's just ridiculous.
But you're right about Times Square. They're going to get rid of cars now officially. They have to.
They were working on it already.
But now this makes it very easy for Bloomberg to go, look, we can't.
No cars.
We can't have fucking cars driving through this area that has a lot of people.
The parking garage people are behind it. That's who it is.
Yes.
Everybody will need parking garages.
Yes.
But it's already, the plan is already great. You take a turn, you go through 7th Ave. Maybe they're trying to just completely shut down 7th Avenue.
Yeah.
But listen, here's another one I read. Another one. They're trying to stop transportation, period. Like, you see, there's supposed to be no money.
Right.
But it's constant 80-story buildings being built on the waters. And there's trains and shit on the water. they're trying to slowly control travel, like control your movement, and they build these shitty buildings stacked on top of each other, 500 people in the building, and you can't go nowhere unless you're controlled by
Cars
trains.
are very
and
independent.
They'll just stop trains. They'll stop cars where you need permission to drive. Like, it sounds crazy, but if they do it, you'll be like, oh, shit, they did it. But it's easy to do. They're going to stop. Look at Times Square. They're going to shut that down, can't drive. Bunch of happy people feeling safe on the red stairs and the stupid whatever they're going to build over, the Disney store they're building to take the place of Virgin and all that shit, and have people just happy. Got to go and get on a train where you have to go, where they won't let you drive. Raising the fucking toll for the Holland Tunnel from $4 to $8 to $12 to $50. They're going to price you out. You have to ride the fucking PATH train or some shit.
And then you're under their control of where you go and where you are.
Yes, they control you. That's what they building these stupid buildings. Who the fuck can afford to live in these buildings? Who's moving in these places?
Your theory has some holes there.
It's not my theory. It's just something I believe.
It's really expensive to have a car in Manhattan. It just is. It's really expensive.
And they actually lost on the price plan they tried to do. They tried to price people out of coming into New York from the east side, and they did lose that. I mean, they were voted
to park in one of these garages.
But the voting is just, that's a more...
To park in Manhattan costs you a lot of money, man.
Yeah, but that's who's going to be able to do it.
$25 basically, wherever you go.
I drive a truck. I can afford, it costs me $40 to just come in and have fun.
Yeah,
exactly. I can afford that.
But riffraff.
Exactly.
Patrice is talking about like the masses.
The masses,
like you're going to have the upper elite that's going to be able to drive around and shit, and that'll be hard to keep them from coming in, but the majority of people will be under some kind of control as to when and where they go.
This eminent domain thing, man, where the government can just go, I want your shit.
We're taking that.
I don't even know how I own my house. I got paperwork, but if a motherfucker said this is mine, I'll be looking for some Jew to help me keep my house.
But don't forget that guy with eminent domain where they were trying to knock it down to build the Nets stadium in Brooklyn, one guy held that process up in court for 7 years.
It was 7 years?
7 years. And he held out, and everybody else got like $1 million. They tried to lowball him, and he fucked him in court. He got $3 million and something for property that was worth nowhere near that. So it's like one guy in court, that's how you own it.
Because they still have to go through those things in terms of, it's like the reason, like, they take whatever taxes they take. It's like, is that an arbitrary number that they figured out this is the tax? It's just because they can't take it all because they don't. Like, they just don't yet. I just
can't take it all.
This blow-up guy,
Vince from Bayonne writes, this is your quote, by the way, Patrice. It's not my theory, it's just something I believe. And then he writes, what the hell does that ever even mean?
Yeah, it's just like, look.
It's just a feeling you have.
Here's all of us. All of us are parrots of some shit somebody else. There's thoughts out there that enable us to think on top of that thought.
Right.
But there's motherfuckers who work hard on conspiracy theories. And you put them together, you either go, this is stupid, or you go, makes a lot of sense and I believe it, because, I just believe in that kind of shit. So I'm saying I didn't make it up, but I believe in it, and I'm thinking on top of it.
But
that's
all.
all.
Now, the thing is, and this is always what blows apart any conspiracy theory with me, who's behind it?
Banks.
Banks. So they all get together.
Yes.
And have these meetings and plan
the
this shit.
Bilderberg group, the fucking.
And they plan
it. The Foreign Affairs, the Committee for Foreign Affairs. It's these guys. They exist. They fucking exist.
So they're the ones.
Old fucking people who just want to run the earth. There's too many people. They want us to take fucking drugs and fucking vaccines that don't work. There's fucking people who are doing that.
Patrice is talking the guy that in the movie, your brakes would give out on your way home.
I just
now.
believe it.
Yeah, that's what happened in the movie. Patrice's brakes give out. What happened?
I like what Ant's saying. If all this is true, what you're saying, you're going to have a rough ride home
No,
today.
it's too many. Yeah. There's too many motherfuckers that's going to have a rough, because right now your boy on Fox is spitting that shit. Just because there's a black president, now he's spitting New World Order shit because Obama's in office, but it's all the real shit because I think racism trumps fucking conspiracy theories what's his name there?
Sean?
Glenn Beck.
Oh,
Glenn
Beck
Beck is losing his mind
Glenn Beck.
with the whole world because of Obama. But that shit he's starting in the Tea Party. They having him be racist, and a lot of them is on a racist platform, but the platform is fucking government and government in your life and all that shit that they should have been spitting when this fucking crazy cracker was in there before.
That Tea Party thing is no more racist than any other
anything else,
organization.
but they busting it
You
out
take
like it's
any
racist.
black organization, and it's mostly racist, anti-white fucking rhetoric.
I mean, as it should,
But
be.
you got that senator fucking. You hear that
Exactly.
senator
He
just
apologized.
yelling,
He was on page 18 of the fucking
his
Daily News
apologies
today.
are worth shit. That motherfucker. What you're saying is racism. We're gonna have you removed. Have me removed. Oh, you want to step outside? This motherfucker is acting like a thug.
Why is every nigga got to sound like that?
But he did.
In this case, he did, Patrice. In this case, he
I
did.
should have known.
Anthony's right on this one.
I can't go.
You can't go on.
Anthony doesn't do bad impressions, so he probably didn't sound just like that.
This motherfucker
He was very angry.
Is so angry. I don't care what color he is. He's just an angry motherfucker.
Okay.
He should not be in office.
I don't have a retort.
He's
It's just all.
But the people who run government are not. This is the thing. They're not a higher species than us. They're the same dummies that we like. They're the same guys that like walk into the bathroom after somebody else stinks it up and go like, fuck.
That's true. That's true, Jim. And that's the thing. It's
smart,
like
right.
they're not that smart. It's the basis. I think that every idea has some validity to it. Like most ideas, there's some ideas that you go, that's just a bad idea. But the idea of the police is a great idea. The idea that somebody's there to help you when you're in trouble, and this is the
Right.
idea of taxes to help you build shit. The idea of all this shit is great. But when people get the idea of government's fantastic. There's some people that's smarter people, but it's the people that fuck up the idea. Every idea is great, but when you get a cop that's just overly indulgent in power, it becomes a bad fucking idea. I'm just saying that the people in government, once they're smart enough to use these things against us, which they don't
realize
give,
that
you
they
just
got
said it.
some
You said it,
juice.
Opie. You said people just don't take care of themselves, man. There's fucking guys that are in the BP who's just trying to figure out how to switch blame instead of going, man, people are gonna die. Fish are gonna die. We're gonna die because we're not gonna. Fish are gonna cost $20 a fucking. People ain't gonna be able to fucking eat and just be human about it.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be shitty about it.
Who the fuck is going to order a fish fry next week?
No, but that's what I'm
Who's
saying.
crazy enough to order a fish next
Fish
week?
are done. That's where we get our fish.
Right now, you figure the fish is still okay, but next week, 2 weeks from now, I ain't fucking
Lot of
ordering
shrimp.
fish anytime soon.
Shrimp is
Well,
when
we
you get
fried
a lot
anyway,
down there.
fuck it.
Get a lot of shrimp.
How about some sushi? Are you going to order some sushi
That's what
next
this
week?
is. I might.
2 weeks from now? 3 weeks from now?
My mother can't. She fucking. My
I'm taking
mother
a break from
Boston can't
sushi.
even fucking take a shower. My mother called. She texted me in Boston.
up in Boston, yeah.
And the water's not. The water main broke. The water's not dirty. There's just some horrible bacteria in it that they told them about or whatever. But my mother had gotten sick weeks before because the water looks good, but
shit.
she's drinking some horrible
That's that
Ebola.
invisible bacteria,
and,
right?
and now they told them, you gotta hope that somebody is telling you the fucking truth.
And by the way, the water was shut off for what? A day? 2 days?
Yes.
And all hell was starting to break loose as people were trying to get water from the supermarket.
My mother.
Could you imagine?
She's 60 years old. My mother can't 2 days with no shot. Go to work stink. A 60-year-old lady stinks at work. It's like, for real, can't have water.
We're 3 days away from chaos.
I believe it.
Where was that? Like,
I so believe it
For
now.
any
Die
given,
Hard 4.
It was something like that. Now, it's like with any situation, if you run out of food, water, if the machine breaks down and there's not the services you're used to, and I don't mean minor little things, like a severe breakdown of food, water, things like that. Electricity. You're 3 days away from complete anarchy and chaos. People will lose their fucking minds on an unprecedented level.
That's why the crazy, what's her name, Napolitano, the boss of the
Napolitano, I think.
the leader of the Homeland Security. They're switching the focus from Arabs to the crazy guys in the hills.
And
Those guys got it correct. They're not going to fuck you. When this shit starts fucking up, those dudes got it right. It's the fact that it's that racial angle that they always have to push. Those fuckers got it right. They build their own homes. They got their own water. They got their own supply. They do what motherfuckers did back in the day, even though that's not comfortable. But those guys got it right. We got it wrong because
they'll be the ones.
They control your shit.
Knowing how to survive. And
2 million people are under the control of the bacteria that they say that's in the water or whatever. We're just in control. We're being controlled by. That's what I'm saying. Why?
But we're not
ants.
We're not ants being controlled by a person. We're all. You understand? We're all on pretty much the same level. And like 2,000 years ago, we were throwing our own shit at each other, and now we have elevators and planes.
But 2,000 years ago, there was.
We're not headed towards this domination by a small group.
Yes, we
I
are.
don't believe that.
That's called feudalism. It's because back in the day, there was one dude running shit, and you go, "Holy shit, I can't do this." Right outside my door is 1 million angry motherfuckers. So what I got to do is create about 100,000 greedy motherfuckers who are better. Then you take 100,000 out that million, and they're better than 900,000 people, and give them shit, and they will stomp to say, "Look, you get the the non-bacteria water. All you got to do is step on the neck, push a couple of buttons." Tell these 900,000 people that are slaves to money now, we're debt slaves, and then there's 100,000 people who are the haves, and they'll put their fucking William Shatner with his 600 million. You think he wouldn't kill your family, to keep $1 of his Priceline money?
Fucking Shatner.
He'll put his fucking foot on the neck. It's just people are fucked up.
I like how you're breaking it down.
But communism would have worked, and if that was the truth, communism
people fucked up communism.
But I'm saying communism would have won if that was the case. It's much easier to control people if everyone's getting paid the same, everyone serves the government. Communism would have won.
Communism fucked up because the people at the top didn't do the right thing.
They got more.
They were greedy.
And got greedy, right.
Okay, so it's the same people who are running communism are the same dummies who are supposedly going to run the world banks. Like, they're the same. They make these dumb decisions. They make mistakes. They go broke.
That's why they haven't done the big move yet, because it's just not enough of them to stop a panic of 5 million people. Like, soon as they figure out how to fucking kill a few and control a few, that's why they're shutting down these eminent domain. They're getting all this land and then moving you and me or whatever to the side of the ocean where the trains are, so we can get on those trains and go where the fuck they're going to take it. It happened in Germany. Like, what the fuck do you think this shit can't happen?
You're not allowed to talk to Bill Burr ever again.
Now, Bill's into this shit, but, it's just the internet, because me and Bill don't really correspond about it. It's just there. A lot of people believe it. It's just there, dude.
Well, then they're going to have to shut down the internet so we don't get together.
You don't think they're doing that shit? China is the blueprint for the world. People love the world leaders love China.
But why would the internet have gotten this far? It's like it's impossible to really, or very difficult. Why would it have gotten this far? Like, in the last 15 years, for a group that's going to control us and control our thoughts, they have allowed something that is basically uncontrollable to explode all over the planet.
Yeah, because they didn't realize it at first, and it's the same thing with the news. The reason they have to control it now is because, again, the Constitution is being broken down, and the freedom of press, which is to protect us against the news that they're giving us. Like, is there somebody just sitting there listening to these? They just found them, and they're like, wow, they just and you're a thinker, and everybody in this room is really a thinker. Like, these stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah, they didn't just find them.
The internet became something that was supposed to dummy us down, which it does, because now our head is down. Our head's never up anymore, ever. We just down looking at this and that. And really, once we trust in that information, they start manipulating it, and our head's still down, trusting that shit. Look at Wikipedia. That shit, people are flunking out of college behind that shit. Anybody could just say you ain't. Somebody could just invent you.
Hold on. Patrice, so if you trust the info, you can control the info.
Yes.
If you know the people trust the info, then you can control that info.
That's right. Once we
kind of like that thought.
You know, I mean, it's just
kind of like it a little bit.
Look, it sounds like crazy rantings, but I can't believe people just don't have maybe 45% of disbelief. They believe. I believe in the idea of the police. I love the idea of 911. My cat's in a tree. I love that fucking shit. But the idea, it's people that run that shit. So what kind of
timeline do you think before the majority of people start going, oh fuck, we got ourselves in some shit?
I don't know. I mean,
like, 'cause there's got to be a turning point where the majority of people in the country or in the world, even if this is a whole world thing, turn and goes, wait a minute. This isn't like it was. We're kind of really Here's what kills me about people. And one thing is that we're so willing to move on from something that you go, wait a minute, can we figure this out before I move on to the next thing? Is the fact that there's it kills me that there's no basis for our wealth in this country, meaning the money's made up from debt. Debt is now wealth in this country. So all we're doing is spend. We are slaves. The government's slaves to the bank, and we're slaves to the government. But we just say okay. Like even that. Fuck all the other spaceship shit and 9/11. The real fact is you don't own your money. How many times do you pay $7 with a credit card? We don't even carry cash. Cash is useless. So our money is digitized, man. We got digital money. And you don't think they just go, hey, man, you know, Mr. Cumia, we need an extra $2 million. We saw something in our books. What? Thank you. You can't hide it because it's on your card.
Are they doing that by closing down some of these banks?
Yeah, that's
wiping
one
out.
Bank.
That's wiping out people's accounts just like that because
they're
only insured up to what, depending on the bank.
250,
250,000.
So if you got $1 million in the bank,
all of a sudden you got $1 million. You just
lost $750.
Where is that $750?
Paying off the bank.
But a lot of guys that a year ago would have been called power brokers lost all their money too. Like 2 years ago, a lot of these guys, the head of say Wachovia or all these banks, would have been considered part of that conspiracy.
Yeah, but they're not the Rockefellers. They're not the creators of the. See, people think they got a little cash. If I had, look, give me $5 million. I'm gonna dig a hole and hide it somehow, or I'm gonna buy jewels or something because I know in this system if they'll fuck a white boy, they'll fuck me. It's like Donnie Brasco. I can only be a friend of yours. I can't be a friend of ours. I can't. So it's like these guys that you think $1 billion, they're not Rockefeller and fucking J.P. Morgan, the guys who created this system who said, fuck the Constitution, nigga. We gonna run the world. And that shit happened in 1913 with the fucking, the meeting that they, you see this thing, Why We Fight? There was it's not hitting.
But the documentary?
The documentary.
That was great.
When this guy was apologizing, was it Truman? That was apologizing? He apologized for getting us into this. He said, I'm so sorry that the industrial banking system I'm sorry I fucked us up. I'm sorry. We're fucked. I sold it off. This country went bankrupt in 1931, man. It went bank. We're just cattle, man. We ain't shit.
So we'll never really notice because we just kind of get used to things and go.
We're on a treadmill,
as long as you turn the faucet and the water comes out and.
What do you care, Ant? You got a pool
switch and the light
and a
comes
fucking
on.
house, man. What do you care?
Right.
It's just what do you care?
As long as I have it tomorrow and the next
Thank
day.
you, man.
So what? It's supposed to be better for Anthony? Is that what you're saying?
It's better for Ant.
Is it supposed to be better for Anthony?
Some of us have to be comfortable. That's the thing about revolt, man. And when people revolted, everybody was fucked.
Yeah,
and then it was like close to being late.
All right, I'm just trying to break down a little bit. So if you keep enough people happy, like an Anthony and myself, whatever, Jimmy probably would be
enough people with the idea of happiness. Yeah.
So it makes it easier not to have a revolution on your hands.
Because what are poor people attaining to be? They're attaining to be you.
Right.
A poor person's attaining to be me, and then I'm attaining to be you, and you might be attaining to be Bill Gates.
So
it's all
so
like
you keep enough people happy, and then other people feeling like they could attain what Anthony has.
until everybody sounds like a homeless person.
So that's why
talking about bread in your stomach. There ain't no bread. Soaks up.
So that's why in the
Yes,
end,
it is.
so that's why in the end, is revolution isn't possible in the year 2010 in this country.
Probably not. Too much information. Too much.
Back in the 1700s, a lot easier
I mean,
to revolt.
you read about a company, Monsanto. They are dismantling Mexico. Mexico used to be self-sufficient with their food. Monsanto came in, and they have genetically modified food that only grows with the chemicals that they have. And they spray it on the fucking corn that the Mexicans use to be independent, kill that. Now they have their fucking science corn that they need to grow with their science shit, and it's just fucking killing us.
It was Woodrow Wilson that apologized.
Woodrow Wilson. Yeah,
Thank you.
He's apologized for fucking us over.
But I didn't see that documentary. I was thinking
That's
of
a great
I was thinking of the one that
documentary,
Ant saw and I saw as well, Fog of War.
Oh, Fog of War is the one.
Last time I was
Where
here,
the
you guys
fucking guy-
showed the fucking bomb thing, which was
no.
It was shocking to me.
Fog of War was great because the guy was just stuck in horrible Washington traffic, and this
That
guy
the
was
Secretary of Defense
Yeah.
for like Nixon.
Yeah, and that guy was responsible for a lot of shit, and he's just one of us stuck in fucking horrible.
He's in traffic like
horrible
"Rah."
commuter traffic
Poor
in the
old
rain.
guy now.
Right.
But when did all this fighting? Because it's not like we were nice and then all of a sudden got shitty after J.P. Morgan. The American Indians were lopping each other's heads off. It's basically just human nature. We've always been fighting. So if they say why we fight and they somehow come back to the rich trying to keep us,
it's not like
we were
why,
fighting.
it's not,
we were separate too.
I agree with you, and that's the use of it. It says like if you find the one, I don't know if it's just opportunist. If me and you have a nature to fight, and somebody else goes, holy shit, it's like boxing. Don King make all the money. Why these other motherfuckers blast their heads open? So if you got, if we are animals and we like fighting anyway, it's like shit. I don't like to fight. Let's figure out how to get all these motherfuckers who like doing stupid shit to do stupid shit. And if you can benefit from a guy who's willing to blow himself up for some cause that's some horse shit.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you make a couple of $zillion if he was a piece of shit instead of stopping him from doing that shit?
I don't believe that one baboon can run the other baboon's life as effectively as
But
you're saying.
a group of baboons might be able to
Look, man,
have a little more juice.
They're not that much smarter.
Hitler killed 6 million fucking people, man.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't do it. He convinced other motherfuckers to do it. And he was charismatic enough to go, these people ain't shit. Let's kill them like roaches. People are fucking idiots. So he's a baboon, but there's dumber baboons. There's a leader baboon.
I want to ask Anthony something because I really don't know the answer to this. How many people did Hitler actually kill?
I don't know. In World War I, he probably killed a few people.
Right. He told other people
during the war
to kill, obviously.
But
I mean,
later on, when he became the Führer, he didn't kill people.
He didn't kill anybody.
He had people killed.
And who do you blame? Do you blame him?
He had people killed.
That's what I'm saying. Do you blame him? That's why I don't like people who just go, okay, it's my job. Do you blame Hitler or do you blame the fucking guys who was just fucking killing people? Who do you blame? If I I hate Chinese, I want them all dead, and somebody goes, you're right, Patrice, let's kill them. Is it me because I'm just fucking, I got the ability to fucking coerce?
But then you go back.
I don't even know if Manson's fucking guilty with these other idiots that did his fucking bidding.
But then you could argue you need the ideal situation because it was, the surrender of World War I, and Germany was put in a pretty bad position with the Treaty of Versailles. So that's what made World War II possible and what made Nazi Germany possible because the people were so disillusioned with their position and their lack of power, and the German people do not like being told they cannot build fucking cool.
Yeah, no one was
shit.
happy, right? It was
So that made it easier. So as far as the conspiracy thing goes, no, I can't see that. But you can't just have some guy show up where people are generally happy and go, hey, start killing motherfuckers. They're gonna be like, hey, this guy's crazy.
Right.
You need the proper mix of misery and scapegoats and shit like that to make the perfect mix where one guy can then say, hey, motherfuckers, Let's start killing people.
And even though that baboon was smarter than the other ones, that baboon shot himself in a bunker because he fucked up. It's like they're not that much ahead of us. There's someone more charismatic, but none of them is smart enough to pull it all off and make it work.
Russians were getting a little close.
Exactly.
Even that baboon knew that. Yeah. It's like, oh, I don't want these guys taking me.
You got everyone reacting. We got to take a couple of these. Rich, Long Island. Patrice O'Neill in studio today. What's up, Rich?
Attack of Conspiracy Negro. Attack of Conspiracy Negro.
What an ass.
That fucker been waiting all that time to do that.
That asshole got to be the first call.
What an ass.
Jeff in Canada. Jeff?
Yeah, hey, this is for Patrice. One of the Rothschilds was quoted as saying, "We make more money in one day of war than we do in a whole year of peace."
Yeah.
Words, good business,
Yeah,
man.
it's great business,
good
man.
Candy, too.
Yeah,
The
words.
Rothschild, you ever have one of those? It's so creamy.
I think a lot of
I've
people
had
know
enough of
that.
the Rothschilds, by the way. I'm
And
tired
again,
of hearing
can I-
about them. Yes.
Can I please say this? Look, if you get a guy that's just immersed in this on one side or the other, I'm talking about a little bit of information that
I hear you.
I try to put my own mind to, not just spit out what somebody.
why I'm not sitting
somebody's
here
gonna
going,
fucking
"You're crazy."
They're gonna make me look like an asshole if they have enough shit to punch me in the head with.
That's
but
why I'm not sitting here going, wow,
You know?
Patrice, you sound crazy. Because it is a little bit of this, a little of that. And I'm usually the one that says anything conspiracy, I'm jumping on and saying bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. But there's something going on I can't quite put my finger on. There's something going on.
That's why they invented...
Financially, you're right. But I don't know if it's just the evolution of where we were going anyway, if it's some group of people that are orchestrating this, or if it's just, like I said, some kind of evolution. Like people change.
If you think people aren't
the world's
running it,
getting
though-
smaller because of the information age. Now that's something that came about because of just evolution of our natural curiosity of places, like when people just set out in ships to see what the fuck was over there. Electronically, we're doing that now, so the world's a smaller place, which means we trade with people.
But electronically, there's somebody that is behind every piece of industry. Somebody said I think it was this guy Aaron Russo, who was a movie producer, and then he started going into this the globalization world, and he said something about democracy. He said the forefathers didn't want democracy; they wanted freedom. Democracy is not freedom.
No, you're right.
It is slavery. It is 51% of the people control 49% of the people are slaves. It's two wolves and a sheep voting for what's for dinner. That's what democracy is. So we are under the control of something when you think democratic. It's not freedom.
We've talked about it so many times that you're not free to do anything. You're really not
It's a fake
free.
freedom.
It's a fake freedom. Because
go out there and try to
freedom
shoot your own
is-
dinner tonight.
Yeah. Go out on the streets and just go. I'm hunting squirrels, and you just go in Central
free.
Park with a rifle.
Right.
You will not be free very long.
I'm free in this country,
But that
right?
was legal until people started getting shot by people who don't know how to aim at a squirrel, and we all said we don't want that.
Freedom, true freedom.
But we said we don't want that to be legal anymore.
Yeah,
we
but-
said that as a people, we don't want
Did
that to be
we?
legal.
I don't know.
That's the fucking
The people that represent us said
the point is now we go back to the Times Square guy.
Yeah.
That guy is the guy who shot you by mistake hunting squirrels.
Yeah.
Now we all can't fucking
Can't
hunt
hunt
squirrels.
squirrels.
And we're all willing to give
say
up
that,
the
right.
right to not hunt
Thank you.
squirrels.
I don't know
put
if we're
it
willing. We don't
perfectly.
have a choice.
We do.
We don't have a
You know
fucking
what?
choice.
If
The
we
people
went
that
to the fucking airport
the
and
people that
one
represent
fat
us-
bitch said, take your shoes off, you go, I have diabetes. There's a nail on the floor. I'm going to step on it and die. I'm not taking off my fucking shoes. If everybody said, fuck that, eat my balls, I'm not taking off my fucking shoes. What could that bitch do? We control ourselves with our own fear that somebody's going to fucking have a box cutter and take over the plane.
But when we didn't take off our shoes until some guy tried to blow the plane up with his shoes, and now I'm happy to take my shoes off. I don't care if they want to look at my feet because I'm worried about what's in his fucking shoes.
But
I don't mind. That's not giving up a freedom.
But that's the game. That is giving up your freedom.
But I don't think it
because
is.
that's the game. I don't want to take off my shoes.
I don't want to take off my
And then-
shoes.
I don't mind at all.
I don't
want to take my shoes off.
I don't.
But that's the game. It's like I'm not saying anything.
Hold on. But I want to go with Jimmy for a second because Jimmy's really pissed off about.
Come on, man.
No. About something else, Jimmy.
Oh.
I know where I'm going with this. When they started closing down the streets in Times Square, you were furious, right?
Yes, because it was unnecessary. I felt Bloomberg didn't get his word.
But now there's a very good possibility because of this incident that they're going to shut down all traffic in Times Square, right?
Yes.
Now, do you mind that?
It still annoys me. Because to me it's an overreaction. And you can't. First of all, you can't
overreact.
You can't stop it.
Going back to Patrice's point, we do seem to overreact. One guy does something, next thing you know, we all can't do it anymore.
One of the few things I learned in college from this ethics class, it's the first thing he ever said. He goes, "Good is good if it's good for me." That's what good is. So if it doesn't bother me, it's fine. If it bothers me, it's not. So
that's human nature.
Human nature.
That's so human nature.
They play human nature. They can't do this without our own help. They just can't do it. It's not enough of them to do it unless we go, yes, I'll do it. And that's it.
That's been the basis of a community for ages. But true freedom, like you're saying, is anarchy. It's not. True freedom would be
the Joker from Batman.
Exactly.
We had true freedom. We had it, and we don't. It's not true freedom in the sense where everybody could just do whatever they want. Okay, fair enough. We don't have that. But that was voluntary because the species dictates that when we have that, we bash each other over. We are evolving. It's not necessarily becoming a global community, and I hate to sound like some flaming liberal saying this, does not necessarily mean the Rothschilds are going to own everything. I think we're evolving as a species, and we're all going to have a certain level of communication, a certain oneness. And I hate to say it like that, but the idea of country, is even a primitive idea. Because you're separating your species by stupid, unnecessary boundaries.
But that's what globalization is. And
I don't
this
disagree with
idea of
globalization.
no freedom. Now think about the baboon situation where you don't mind taking your shoes off.
Right.
But look at when you take your shoes off, you're answering to a higher authority that's telling you you are letting those baboons control you, thinking that they have the sense to handle the shoe taking off. Let me tell you how fucking stupid the TSA is. They are they're reactive. They're not proactive.
Exactly.
They just wait around for someone who wants to kill you to be smarter than them, and then they just say the thing they try to do is the new rule. And I let them control my shit.
No, if they were proactive, they'd be controlling your shit. To me, if they're reactive, it means they're really not that bright. They're not this amazing controlling entity.
But they control
all see
you.
something happen, and we go, you know what? That could be a major problem. Like, for instance, 9/11 happened only because the cockpits, they were trained to come out and negotiate. Had that not been the training of those pilots, 9/11 never would have happened. If they would not have gotten in the doors, had the pilots not been trained to open the door, or they just locked the door, 9/11 wouldn't have happened. So it's like we learn. Now you can't get in the cockpit that way. So they have to try another way. It's a chess game. It's a chess game. That's all it is. And it doesn't mean that there's some controlling faction trying, because taking the shoes off is not to me them trying to lull us to sleep. I don't mind doing it because I don't want to be sitting next to a guy who fucking lights his foot on fire, and I fucking plunge 30,000 feet.
I certainly don't want an X-ray looking at my little dick.
See, I don't mind that, though. I don't mind it.
Because you're swinging.
Who's stupid enough? Who's stupid enough to go to an airport with a fucking shoe bomb at this point?
Right.
And it's going to be done in another way now. That's pretty obvious.
To me, I go, it's just, right.
I'm not saying there's no conspiracy. I'm not even saying you're wrong.
Let's summarize, because we got to take a break.
I don't think that there's a controlling entity that is smart enough. I really don't think so. They're not evolved any further than we are. They're the same fucking dummies that we are.
And I don't think it's a grand plan. I just think it's the way things are progressing because we've come up with things like the internet. It's made the world a lot smaller. Globalization has made like your big World War II things impossible now. We're too dependent on each other's countries to be at war with each other anymore. We really are. You can't.
And now, if you don't have patriotism as a motivation, and you got to move into this global thing, there's got to be a leader. Don't you feel
it's odd because, well, I do. Maybe it's because I'm a white person too in this country, but I feel like Like, I don't want to be part of this globalization because I feel we're better than the rest of the world.
That's the game we played before. Now it's a new fucking game.
It worked well before because we were better and we did much better.
But
things
that was the pimp. That was the pimp shit they laid on us. That's the thing about us.
How long is this
playing
process
sports?
Gonna take?
Exactly. And we're world champs, but we don't play nobody else. That's what the thing.
Passed on. Generations are actually using this grand plan that spans generations.
And then all they do is fuck it up. It's like I think let's just take out the idea of a terrible global leader. Just for devil's advocate, remove that.
Yeah,
we're all going to be taller. What is when you look at global? And again, I go with kind of Kaku's theory about as a planet evolving.
Yeah,
removing the evil entity that say is going to run it. Globalization, us becoming kind of one cornball, say a community, is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing because people live a lot longer now. We know a lot more now. We're going to be able to colonize other. It's not this horrible thing where we're all going to be under the control of some monster necessarily.
But it's not in our nature as human beings to like other people of other lands and cultures. It isn't.
I don't think we know that yet.
That's what patriotism is about. We are Americans. We're so much fucking better than you.
But that's
and
just,
we don't like being thought of that, well, we'll just be part of the fucking machine. We want to be the fucking machine.
No.
That was Rome and China before the internet, though. Well, let's be honest.
Yeah, we've expanded. At one point, we didn't like the guy at the fucking cave down the fucking a mile down the road. Mm-hmm. That was the problem. Yeah. Now it's people outside the borders of the country, and then sooner or later it'll be a global thing. It's like almost like the people we consider ours just keeps expanding. It's just a slow process. But it started with fucking 10 guys in a circle throwing rocks at anybody who walked over.
I thought there was a cracker in the middle.
No, that was the beginning of fun and true friendship. And one guy pretending that he didn't want to eat the cracker.
Yes.
Ugh.
The caveman all jerking off in a circle.
But we're just expanding. That's all it is. I mean, you know, if the
Where's
idea.
my flame loincloth?
That's why they didn't have fire for a while. They kept putting out the fire with their own jizz.
Let me carve a logo onto this bone and then shove it in my ass. Boo.
We're getting back to the funny, which is good.
You don't fuck a bitch who thinks she can be number one. I cheat on my girl. It's with fat bitches that no.
We're gonna explain that after the break.
What?
You don't even know what that is, right, Patrice?
No.
We're going to explain that after the break.
Where's Patrice going to be?
Troy Kwan put a little tribute to Patrice together. We're going to get into that after the break. Yeah, where are you going to be, Patrice?
Patrice has a new VH1 show, which...
no. That's just, I'm on it.
Yeah, you're on. Oh, okay.
He's just part of the Undateable Top 100 Things Guys Do That Guarantee They Won't Be Dating or Having Sex, which is going to be on VH1.
Monday, May 10th. And then TUC, I don't know what that means, a great hall. It's the University of Cincinnati. Same night, Monday, May 10th at 7 p.m., and Cobb's in San Francisco, which is an amazing club. Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah, I moved from Punchline to Cobb's. I don't know how that happened.
That means you're getting more money because it's a bigger club. Thursday the 13th through Saturday the 15th. CobbsComedyClub.com. It's a great club in San Francisco.
And, of course, Big Mama Prods on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm back after all my work.
And you got some kind of an apology you want to give everybody?
Yeah, to everybody that I fucking...
How about your friends?
Are we part of the apology?
Everybody, just if you think you need it, it's a general apology.
The big Patrice apology next, and something called Side Pussy that Troy Kwan put together for you, Patrice.
Oh my God!
We'll explain that next.
How you been there, Dr. Ian Smith?
Grab a mic there, sir.
Yeah.
Part of Celebrity Fit Club.
Hey guys,
but you sure wish you were part of Biggest Loser, right?
No.
Let's get into it. Biggest Loser.
I just went off the Biggest Loser. I just went off on them.
You went off on them? Why?
I went off because most of America is not 500 pounds, number one, and people don't lose 20 pounds in a week. That's unrealistic. So you got
this year. One guy lost like 35 in a week. I watched Biggest Loser and I watched Celebrity Fit Club.
It's good. Listen, it's good TV. I admit.
The problem with Celebrity Fit Club, after a month, fucking Sebastian lost 5 pounds, and you're like, wow, you're doing great. Keep it up. Jesus. Well, you got to beat these guys up a little more.
Yeah, funny. You made me laugh this season. I bump into it. I can't watch it out because I start envisioning, because they asked me to do it like 5 times. I should do it for the health.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it for the career destruction. I'd rather die than the fucking
You're weighing it?
Yeah. I'm like health
or career.
Fucking a career. Fuck that. Or have fucking Louis Gossett screaming at me every fucking 5 minutes. I got nowhere else to go. But you said somewhere something so funny to the girl this season. He he goes, she's, I guess her weight was like
40, she's 40%, 47% body fat.
You're almost half fat. with such passion. I heard she gained all the weight back.
She did, but let me tell you something. I really didn't, like Jimmy Kimmel, all these guys are running this clip. I wasn't thinking at the time when I was saying that, but when her number came up on the screen, I was like, 47% body fat means you're almost half fat.
Almost half fat.
And then they kept playing the clips. I looked kind of mean, but I wasn't being mean to her.
I was laughing.
I like the meanie Ian Smith.
I couldn't.
You were too nice the first few seasons. He's starting to take shots.
I'm getting mean. I'm taking shots.
Because he's getting fed up with the fucking corny show. That's why.
Who was the one going, I don't know why I'm not losing weight? And then you got into it with her like, well, because you're drinking fucking wine every day.
Nicole Egger.
See, I watch Ian.
You do watch.
Even
Let me
though
tell you something. This lady
talked in a
shows
while.
up, Baywatch, babe. Okay, fine. No one remembers you in Baywatch anyway. But you show up on the show, you know, you got like 15 pounds to lose. She only had 15 pounds to lose, really.
Yeah.
And then you turn around and you're drinking vodka all day with Bobby Brown on our set. What's up with that? And then you're gonna get in front of me, in front of national TV, and try to blow smoke up my, you know what, about. I don't know why I'm not losing weight. Come on, you just drink a bottle of vodka, you're not losing weight.
You guys are fucking those people up on purpose, man. They give them a little like celebration. They give them a little wine and stuff, and Bobby Brown drinks the whole bottle, not telling them that they're going to wake up. Hold on, that they're going to up at 5 in the morning for some boot camp shit. So now you got Bobby Brown puking all morning.
And they set him up for his episode with chicken and like
the fried chicken.
It was fried chicken, and Bobby said, "It's here. I'm
gonna eat it, of course."
Fried chicken and beer. Well, you know how it is.
Do you have an all-time favorite and an all-time one you just really wanted to beat up?
Oh yeah, I mean Jeff Conway was.
Yeah, but what,
let me tell you why.
What about the guy from 8 Is Enough, where you knocked on his door one morning?
Oh, Willie Ames?
And he's all fucked up.
Poor Willie Ames.
Just trying to wake up. It's 3 in the afternoon, and you're like...
He's having a hard time. You know, filed bankruptcy. His wife left him.
Good for him.
Wasn't he a preacher?
Fuck him. Hey, man, a nice shot.
Didn't he become religious? A preacher or something like that?
Yeah, very religious.
Yeah.
Very religious. It's good seeing you guys. You guys are awesome.
Religion really helped him.
It's been a while, since we were at the nice, big, spacious studio. Now we're here in a shoebox.
We saw each other in the airport.
LAX you just did Leno?
I looked up and I just see Ian Smith staring at me, and it took a second. I'm like,
were you eating a Cinnabon?
Yeah, I felt really guilty. I just put it in my pocket, half eaten.
Can't have Ian Smith.
Now we know about me, but is Norton? Could Norton be on the show?
They tried
they
to get
offered
Jimmy.
me the show.
Are you kidding? We try to get. He won't do this.
They offered me the show. Yeah, I almost took it too, and my managers said, "Don't do it." They're like, because you'll always be remembered for that. Like, don't do it. It was the K-Fed year. They offered me the thing.
That was this year.
Oh, it was this year. Okay, I was
no
tempted, though.
success stories after you fucking are fat and didn't lose weight. None.
K-Fed lost a lot of weight.
And he kept it off, right?
Yeah, but let me tell you something. K-Fed's a good guy. He's not the
Seems
media.
like a nice guy.
Terrible golfer, but he's terrible. But he's a nice guy. He never complained. He never talked any smack. He was just a nice guy the whole way. Everyone else was kind of like Sebastian Bach is crazy, but he's a good crazy. You know, like he was high energy. I'm like, dude, you gotta relax. I mean, he'd come in with like these tight shirts and these tight jeans and iron and hair all over the place and be yelling and screaming at me. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. This
Yeah,
ain't
but you
kind of
need
show.
that. What do you have a bunch of nice people on that show? It's just a bunch
true.
of nice fat has-beens dropping pounds.
Why don't you come on the show?
Fuck that. I'll come over your house and you and fucking Strahan help me with crunches, but I'm not gonna listen to you break me down. Oh, your dad jerked you off when you were 6. That's why you like pie. Shut the fuck up. Really, lady? You fucking figured out why I'm fat?
And
that I don't exercise and I have a ceiling fan and watch TV? You shut up, bitch.
Hold on.
I got a $100 remote control. That's why I'm fat.
That's why you did the show. You should go home. You'd be great.
I gotta go with what Patrice is saying because that leads to one of our favorite people to ever be on Celebrity Fit Club, the Snapple lady. And they broke it down with her with the psychologist, and she said she started eating because mommy brought another baby home.
Yeah.
They decided to have another kid, God forbid, in that family, and that's why Wendy decided to fucking eat.
always the baby. And
Right. This is what
she had a baby.
Food was my attention.
You know,
Let me tell you something. Pasta is delicious by the pound, nigga, till it comes out of my eyeballs.
Doesn't mean
And
you
then
were
when I
touched
go
as
to
a
sleep,
child.
it sits there. Dad came in and wobbled my balls. It's why I like meatball. Nigga, get out of here. Pork chops remind me of when I was robbed for my Puma suit in the back of YMCA. Shut the fuck up.
It's because it tastes good.
Right. Get out of here with that.
This is what we need. We need someone to come up and beat up our psychologist. I'm serious.
That would be funny.
Wouldn't that be awesome? You just go off like, get out of my face, you stupid.
Without that dumb shit, having Harvey screaming at me.
Harvey.
I just like, come on, man, Harvey, chill out.
You know what'd be great TV? I swear. Someone should just smack him.
We've had Harvey on.
I think Harvey can actually
we've
beef, though.
with
I wouldn't,
Harvey.
unless you can beef, I wouldn't fuck with him. It's just, I like him a little bit more that he was messing with that fine ass Kim. What's his name?
Locke.
Yeah, man, they broke up. I heard, but
wait, who?
You know,
who was he with?
Yeah,
Kimberly Locke.
Kimberly Locke, one of the
American Idol.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, they started dating after Celebrity Fit Club?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I didn't know that.
Big time.
Do tell.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice set of tits, you're saying?
I'm saying that she is.
Where did they meet? What did they do on their first date? They both just relapsed on a Sunday and fucking vomited out the car window simultaneously.
I'm married, so I can't. You know, I just.
What's Harvey's demon? Come on.
What's Harvey?
What's Harvey's demon?
Oh.
He comes across a little too perfect on that show. What is he really into?
Well, let's see. This is the second person he's dated from the show.
Okay.
Oh shit! What's the other one?
Who else?
The Kim.
Takara?
Comedian. No, the Kim. Sister Kim. You know.
Not Kardashian.
Comedian. No. Oh, please. I can't name her last name.
Kim Coles.
Kim Coles. Kim Coles.
He dated Kim Coles. He's a pimp, man, and he likes him big. He likes him big.
He doesn't want them losing the weight.
I don't wait. He's trying to get people to lose weight, but his.
Yeah,
you know,
wants to
he
keep
hasn't
you
gone
plump.
for the skinny. Anyway, Harvey, if you're listening, someone's going to listen. Harvey, I love you. You're my man. You know, this is all fun. We having a good time.
So why don't you like The Biggest Loser? That's a show I watched too. It's on tonight.
Because how many people you know who are 500 pounds?
He thinks it's
We're
more
looking
of a,
at one.
He thinks
More
it's more
realistic.
of a fucking.
It's voyeuristic.
It's a mockery.
Yeah,
It's a mockery. They're really trying to help.
You take a 500-pound guy, okay, and you run up the side of a mountain. The guy can't climb a freaking flight of steps, and you're gonna run up a mountain, and then he falls over, and they always show those shots with the blubber. Jiggling.
Yeah.
People love that.
That's great. They should put him in his sheep suits when he lays on his back. His little fat arms and legs kick, and he can't get up.
Well, the
and
best
they make
part
piggy noises.
The best part of Biggest Loser, when they weigh in every week, they make them take their shirts off.
Why?
They make them take
Why?
their shirts off. They don't even know what their weight is,
Freak
but
show.
to make
That's my
it show.
point. That's my point.
And a lot of these
Ringling
people go
Brothers.
back to their old ways because it's almost impossible
Yeah, you
to
know
keep
why?
that weight
'Cause
off.
I get their emails. I want to be on Celebrity Fit Club. I just finished Biggest Loser. I gained all my weight back. Of course you did, because you're sitting in a freaking ranch for 6 hours exercising with chefs preparing. Who can't lose weight doing that?
Right,
That's not realistic.
They
Get outta
control
here.
everything you do
Everything.
there, and then
And
go, all
Jillian
right, good
Michaels-
luck to you when you get back to the real world when you're working 2 jobs and you have 4 fucking screaming
Then
kids. at
Jillian
home.
Michaels thinks that she's some, military cop running around screaming at people, and then she gets on and says, "I don't want to have a baby because it's ruined my body." Get out of here! Get out of here!
Hey,
Do
you have somebody that gains their weight back and calls you help personally off the show, and you go, nigga,
Who's called
I
you?
get paid for this shit. I don't really like you,
I'm one of the
motherfucker.
producers.
Maureen McCormick called me. Who? Marsha Brady.
Maureen
And
McCormick.
they turn her into some old whore now.
Wait, Marsha Brady wasn't on Biggest Loser though.
She was on
no,
the
you mean
show.
who called me from? Who called me from Biggest Loser?
Yeah,
No, not for Biggest Loser,
No,
from
he's,
his show.
He's saying who called me from my show who gained the weight back.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
Marsha
And I'm
Brady.
saying Marsha Brady did. Maureen McCormick.
Right.
Who's very nice, by the way. Who I had a crush on, obviously, when I was a kid. And saw her on the first day on the set, and I was like, what happened?
The only crush was your foot when she stepped on it.
She's a mess.
Now see, they made it into some old but she makes a heart kind of, but they just now she's out there as this old lushy broad. Which
We saw it like in '95 or '96, and that was right at the tail end of where she was still all right.
She was becoming a country western
and then
star.
and then we saw her recently,
and you still would for nostalgic value though.
Well,
you still have to.
You have to.
You have to put the music on. And
then throw a football at her face.
Yeah. No, you just shoot one on her in the face.
Ow, my nose!
Oh, my nose! It just goes right up her nose.
Just
There's a lot of action
great.
in that show, by the way. There was a lot of action,
That's
and
what
then
they're
she
saying.
and that girl Jan.
Yeah.
I forget her real name.
Eve Plum.
Hate each other because she was basically saying that they kissed each other. I was like, wow, way back then they were getting freaky. I mean, because
Yeah, a little bit. Well, if
that's true.
Sexual freedom back then.
Yeah.
Wow, they were going crazy.
They did shows for Keith David like they did in Requiem for a Dream. If anybody remembers the fantastic show he put on for drunks.
Oh, you want to see E-Rock? Because you helped E-Rock lose some weight, right?
Yes.
Is he here?
Yes, he
Does
is.
he owe you money?
Yeah, but come on.
Wait, what was the bet again?
You know what the good thing
He'll
is,
make
though,
200.
for E-Rock? you won't even recognize him because he's lost so much weight.
Don't
he could just leave. He could walk right in front of you, and you'll be like,
I want
that ain't the guy.
Hold
that
on, I
owes
want
me
the
money.
big reveal with E-Rock,
All right.
and we're gonna have to set this up because Ian used to do our show. It's been a couple of years now, and I think don't make sure he doesn't walk in. Hold on, Sam first.
See if you recognize him.
Great Bobby Brown scene, by the way.
Which Bobby Brown scene?
Talking about the money where he goes, he owed him money if he didn't do something weight wise, and Bobby's like, "Here, motherfucker, you just fill it out." He fill out the check. He threw the check out and then fill it out, motherfucker.
That was maybe one of the greatest. I mean, really top five.
Damn.
I mean, the idea was he kept talking smack. He's gonna lose this weight, lose this weight. I said, you know what? For every pound you don't lose, you give $1,000 to the charity of my choice. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. He owed us $9,000.
Nice.
And then we called him on it, and he brought this crumpled up check, and he was like, he was like, here. He threw it at me. Here, you fill it out, right? And I was like, dude. I was like, you know what? We'll give you a shot. After the show, if you lose the weight, we won't cash the check.
Yeah.
We didn't cash the check. He's gained weight.
I got two things.
I felt bad about it.
Who would think that Bobby Brown was in better shape than Whitney Houston? First of all, she's a mess. And second of all, I'm going back to your Biggest Loser comment where you have everything jiggling around. You say they're exploiting these people and they're making them take their shirt off, and you see all their blubber and fat jiggling.
Our pedestal shot, right?
I'm going back to Ralphie May under the fucking water. You motherfucker were just as bad.
I was not on that season. That was season 1. I'm not.
You're not on season 1?
No, season 2 I started. I'm not season 1.
I thought I had him because they showed the video of Ralphie May swimming underwater over and over again. It was the most horrendous thing ever. And I'm sure it's still on the internet. You should check it out.
He looks like an amoeba.
It was so bad. Damn, that wasn't your season though?
The Ripper was like, it was awesome.
Fuck, I thought I had you.
Nah,
Except propeller marks on the back.
I would never. A man of my honor would never allow that on the show.
Sam, what was the bet with Ian Smith? Turn back the clock and tell us what went down.
Well, it was a couple years ago at this point. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I think this is when you were promoting Fat Smash Diet and you gave E-Rock the book. I mean, that's what the theories are.
He is mixed, yes.
There's no proof of
We
that.
say it all the time.
You can't even focus when Sam's around.
All we want him to do is admit that he has a little black in him, and he refuses to.
I had a discussion with my mom about it.
Did she finally explain that Knicks jersey in the hamper?
Sorry, I'm getting distracted.
She said there might be something mysterious going on her dad's side that they don't know about.
What's your last name? What's your last name?
Roberts.
Yeah, but ask him what president he's related to.
Yeah.
Thomas Jefferson.
We know what Jefferson
is. Jefferson was getting it on, kid. I'm telling you straight up. He was like, yo, listen.
He made a few trips out of the house.
Yeah, he was
He
like,
went out
listen,
back a few times.
You know, I'm going to go check the garden for a little bit.
Yeah.
TJ was working out. I know,
Yeah.
no offense, but, no disrespect to our president, but TJ was having it.
That's
They
what I've heard.
have
Your
family
mom.
reunions from Thomas Jefferson's families, and all of a sudden they invited over just a shitload of black people that were confirmed Thomas Jefferson ancestors.
Yeah.
That guy, brown sugar.
No, I've
So
heard.
not to get into your mother's stuff, because I don't play the Dirty Dozens,
Sure.
but Mom's was...
You think
Mom's rolled up on somebody.
It's that close?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's hilarious. I don't want to get into that because that's not my style, but your mom's was fucking somebody, nigga.
Anyway,
The milkman, somebody.
Yeah.
How often do you ask that a week?
all the time. Like, I mean,
Well, then there's got to be something
10 to 12 times a week. My dad said, why don't you just tell them that when I was working, I traveled a lot. And that's maybe why your hair was
With
that.
dad that he don't want to
know
admit.
what?
that
Yeah, but he
somebody
has
was punching
nothing.
his
No, he
knees.
has nothing to do with that.
thank you.
What
You
does he
came out
do?
of your mama.
What did he fucking?
You came
That's
out of
what
your
I'm
mama.
saying. He said he was traveling a lot and he doesn't know what happened
He
while he
caught
was
something in
gone.
his sperm.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know what happened, by the way.
Oh, that's mom. Okay.
No,
He's saying that.
Dad was in on it.
Yeah.
And let's just say there was a certain fetish that
That's why they
Dad
both
couldn't,
love him. They knew it.
Yeah.
Dad
Dad's
couldn't
in the-
put it to
Dad's in
mom
the closet.
properly.
Dad's in the closet checking it out.
Yeah.
That's how you do it? No.
Dad couldn't put it to mom
That's
properly.
distasteful.
I'm way off color.
It's all right.
I'm way off color.
You're right. You're 100% right.
So, Sam, what do we got on
Sam will be
here?
fat next week. He'll be on his. He'll be on his show.
Sam would get fat to do a little TV.
I
Right?
would.
Yeah, he would.
He'll
He
do
would go
anything.
fat for you, Ian.
He's a
I
want
want
us to
you want
fatten
me
him
on
up?
Celebrity
This guy weighs 10
Fat
pounds.
Club.
Are you crazy? This
I
guy.
know.
Good line from Kevin from Connecticut. Ralphie May swimming looked like a lava lamp. So,
Right.
there you go.
damn, that's
Bravo to
good.
Kevin from Connecticut. So, what do we have on E-Rock?
Well, E-Rock was supposed to lose, like, I think it was something like 25 pounds in a certain number of days.
Yeah.
and you gave him $500 cash
Out of your pocket.
and said, give this back to me if you don't do it by this date. The date came, and he had only lost, if the number was 25 pounds, he had lost only 24 pounds.
Yo, get that cat in
He
here and get
didn't
my
make the
money back.
weight. He
No.
owes you $500.
So you're going to see E-Rock for the first time in a
Freaking
couple of
recession.
years. And
I'm in
you
a
let us
recession.
know if there's a difference in what he looks like.
He looks
okay?
like a different man.
Yeah, come on, E-Rock. He really does.
He looks like different men.
Here's E-Rock.
Yeah.
He just put his head. Ian just put his head down and he's laughing.
Ian just threw his own book in the garbage.
Ian, there's E-Rock.
That is the same E-Rock from 2 years ago.
right?
2 years ago.
Maybe slightly heavier.
3 years ago.
What do you got, Ian?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Give me my dough, or I will beat you silly. You
You owe him $500.
owe me
$500
bills. I got 2 kids. I'm serious.
Damn.
It's tight. They're trying
Out
to
of his
buy my
pocket?
food. Yeah,
Yeah.
I gave him
That is some,
500.
he's a nice guy because that is some old
Cash.
give me my fucking money back. nigga.
Cash right out of his pocket.
What's up, E-Rock?
What's up, man?
Come on, seriously. What happened?
What's up, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, look, yeah, I lost by 1 pound. I had the 500, but the next time you were supposed to come in, you were waiting in the office, and something happened. You took off and left, and we haven't seen you since. So,
Okay, you see me
he's
now.
here
Have you-
now.
Have you gained weight?
He probably has. I would assume so.
No, be honest. Let him speak for himself. Have you gained weight?
Tell the truth.
I'm about where I was before we started that weight challenge.
Okay, this what
Wait, but
do.
you've had a trainer and
Yeah, what happened? Now you don't have a trainer?
Yeah, who's your trainer?
John Goodman.
Yeah, I lost weight, but then I gained some back because I gained some muscle on it. So.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Stop acting like you're just too buff.
Listen,
Not
It's a
a
muscle.
What the?
Am I walking around like Steve with no sleeves
Yeah.
on?
Listen,
have him take his shirt off so he can show you the muscle.
listen. Yeah,
That's
show
a
me,
good idea. Show him the muscle. You
Show
say
me
muscle.
your thighs, give me a
Muscle.
peck,
Don't be
give me
ashamed.
something.
My shirt off.
Come on, show that body.
Before?
He'll eat pork brains and
Come
oyster
on.
stew
No,
and
take
milk.
yours off.
Salt.
Well, I don't owe him money.
E-Rock, let me tell you
I'll give him
something.
the money. I'm not taking the shirt
Wow,
off.
my God, they're closing the curtains
curtains,
because-
which means it's going to be some kind of.
Some tits? Is that a titty joke?
E-Rock, let me tell you something. Go downstairs, get
Yeah.
your little wallet out, go to your
I give him
ATM,
my motherfucking money.
and bring my cash back.
Damn.
I'm serious. Now,
My
you do not
fucking
mess
money.
with a brother and his cash. I'm gonna be
I
straight.
wasn't messing. You took off.
Well, he's here now. Is what
Is
he's
it-
saying.
excuse, there's
I
no.
know.
Can we not
Exactly.
have an
We don't like.
excuse?
We don't like your fucking. We don't like the way you're talking like you're a guy from fucking
You
Watts.
own the money,
1970.
right? You own the money, right? So what? I mean, he just needs to hear that he's going to get his money.
I said he would get his money.
I'll take
When?
you know what? I'll take half
I
of
didn't
it.
know he was coming today. He just
Yes,
showed
you
up.
did.
Yeah, but what are you going to do now? You're going to work harder to. What are you going to do?
Hold
to
on,
get his
hold on,
money?
hold on. Ian, say it again. Go downstairs.
Go downstairs, take
Yeah.
your little wallet out, go to your ATM, and take
Yeah.
your 4. You know, I know you need 4 ATMs to do it. It's a
Oh,
two-
damn.
Oh.
100 at a time, 125 at a time.
You
and
heard
get my
now
dough.
bad for the money? The book's not selling that well?
That's what my
did.
girl does.
Be
She
nice
tries to
about
throw me
it.
off the point of the whole thing.
That's right.
Since you mentioned that, my friend.
Ian, don't lose focus.
No, I'm focused. Since you mentioned that, my 7th book just came out this week.
Oh,
My
seventh
7th
book.
which is why I was up in here to begin with.
That's
Okay?
right.
So,
Book.
7
no,
more than
I'm
E-Rock.
rolling, I'm
It's
rolling.
called Happy.
It's called Happy. Simple steps to get the most out of life.
That's right.
It's about happiness. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, life is good. But anyway, you know what?
Trap dog.
Keep your dough. Keep your dough. Keep your dough. I'm good. Keep
That's
your
it.
dough. I know
Keep
you-
his dough. No, just keep my dough.
Keep my dough.
He
I'm
gave you
not
money.
wincing
Keep
on
the dough in the bank and on your
No, there's no such
waistline.
thing. Hold on. There's no such thing as wincing on a bet.
Wincing, whatever.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just got a note from Trav Dog. We know what Eric weighed before the bet. I got it right in front of me. Oh, do we have a scale?
I'm going to find one.
Sam goes like, do we have our own scale? This is a bit we used to
Sam doesn't
torture
follow
him with.
anything.
E-Rock.
Yeah.
Are you getting abs under there?
It's a lot tighter than it used to be.
Ian?
What, your pants?
You know, I'm gonna tell you, like I told the guys in the show, you're a disaster.
Thanks.
You're a disaster.
You're just a disaster. I mean,
Disaster.
you've had all this time. You got my dough. Okay, with interest, it's probably up to about $800. Okay, you got my dough. Look at you. You got your shirt out, so you ain't got to show you pounds. You talk about muscles.
That's right.
You got
Good to
muscles
see
in
you,
your
too.
head. Yeah.
You owe him $500, man.
That's right.
It's not not that you owe him $500. He didn't lend it to you. It was money that he gave you, but it wasn't even to
part of a bet.
spend. It was to put in a drawer as a
Right.
gift that you can open when you completed something.
That's right.
You owe him. You don't owe him money. It's like, where's his money?
Who the hell's saying I'm not going to give him his money?
You spent that money.
No. Hold on. You talking smack? Go get the money. We're on 6th Avenue. There's tons of ATMs. Go get the dough.
Yeah, why aren't you going to get the money?
That's right.
Because you called me in here.
But but how come you don't go? There's another hour.
You're not going to see him again. This is the first time we've seen Ian.
I think he feels protected.
I'm leaving him on book tour. I won't be back for who knows when. Go get the dough.
Is that what you're hoping for? That he leaves again?
No, seriously, this show, how much we on for longer?
Huh?
How much longer we got in the show?
Oh, my God.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
Go get my dough. We'll have the scale here when you come back. Go get the dough. I tell you what, here's my deal right now. You ready for this? We got his initial weight?
I think so.
If you are at or beneath your initial weight, I'll let you keep the money.
But at,
the what?
But at, that's not fair. He was supposed to lose something from this.
Because he doesn't have any belief that he did.
I don't have any belief he did. But you know, if you're 5 pounds within your initial weight, I'll let you keep the dough.
Oh.
Okay. Is that a deal?
You better take off all your clothes, nigga. Shoes and everything.
You're still standing here. We've given you instructions. Go to ATM, take out 4 cards.
I'll
get
go
your
get the money.
$125 a pop.
Oh,
okay.
so he wants the money on the table before we do that.
I
got it.
On the table.
I got it.
Hold it.
No scale? Motherfucker.
Okay.
What happened to our old scale from the other joint?
Yeah, it's gone.
Why is it gone?
I don't know. It was one of those.
Auctioned off. Lost it in the divorce.
Hey,
you guys go settle this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys.
Are they going to figure it out?
There they
Where's
go.
the scale?
Wow, Ian.
You think you're not?
There's a Dwayne Reed very close, man. Fucking scale,
everywhere.
bitch.
I think there's one in the lobby of the building, man.
You know, it's called tough love.
It sure
Opie.
is.
It's called tough love.
He's a disaster, Ian. You were hoping that he
train
would
wreck.
have changed his life in the
He
last 2
should have
years.
been in. He should have been in
You
some
all
kind of
married,
shape.
Yeah. I got a wife and 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in Chicago now, right?
In Chicago.
You live in Chicago
Doing my
now?
thing. Yeah.
Did you do Oprah's show?
I did it. Finally did it.
How come that bitch didn't fucking Dr. Oz you up? She put any fucking weird cracker in the niggas with the Burkish shitty towels. She fucking makes white people fucking millions.
He should have Dr. Oz his ass up,
Yeah,
right?
man, what the fuck?
Your ass.
That's fucked up.
We should be seeing the the Ian Smith show every up in this bitch.
You would have a good show, too, Ian.
I love Oprah.
What's next for you?
He probably didn't hit on her. That's why everybody black got to come on and pretend
next?
she's sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, give me them big ring around the nipple. Oh, I like big areolas and 57-year-old pussy. I love it.
Holy shit.
Come on, man.
I love Oprah. Oprah's awesome.
Of course,
She's very-
man. I don't want to fuck you up because you in that circuit, man. But
She's very
it's
nice
time.
to-
She put Burkiss down. She put the Lisa Ray. What's her name?
Rachel
Ray. Dr. Phil. Dr. Oz.
I think he's got to film Rachel Ray. I just got a note. You have to leave
you
to
gotta
tape
do
Rachel
Rachel
Ray.
Ray.
So how are we going to do this bit?
Who just said that?
Her publicist.
Your publicist, that's right.
First of all, she's my assistant.
Oh, she's your assistant.
She
Okay.
don't tell me what to do. I tell her what to do.
Oh.
Look at me. Look at me. Sorry.
Never.
Is she for real?
Yeah, she said you got to leave in like 2 minutes to go tape Rachel.
What you gonna go do? You know what you should cook?
Ian wants his $500.
I
really do.
He did a nice pot of bitterness and say, "How come over and hook me up, Rachel? You just turn the pot over."
Yeah.
Fucking Rachel Ray.
I have another
burn
question
that
about
bridge.
Celebrity
I'm on the
Fit
show.
Club, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on.
Tell her I'm coming. Tell her I'm coming.
You want to burn the Oprah bridge?
Chastity Bono, now a dude. Wow. She was on fucking Celebrity Fit
You know
Club.
what's interesting? I got to tell you something.
I'm confused because she was with this woman and they're still together.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
The
real
her
man.
girl,
Huh?
her girl that she's with,
Yeah.
she's come to set sometimes.
Hot.
Really?
And Harvey look at me, I look at him like, hey, go on, Chaz is doing her thing. I mean,
because
she's,
of Cher.
Bull dykes get gorgeous fucking women.
like
man.
she's like legit.
Amazing.
Her girl is legit. Like,
But now her girl's with a dude, so how does that work for her? It's confusing.
well, you know, I've tried to follow the whole thing, and I don't understand anatomically what they. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. You know, mentally, I want to kind of remember. You know, they say I want to remember my kid like.
Right.
I don't want to see the coffin.
Chastity Bono's been through a lot of stuff, and she's on TV.
voice and her-
The only difference is she's wearing a tie now.
She got a
She's the
prostate
same
gland.
person.
Yeah.
She's the same person.
She looks
after
like
all
a-
the
she looks
treatment.
Swell prostate now.
Remember the mouse cartoon? Hey, Babette!
Yeah.
She's abysmal.
Holy shit.
She's a very nice thing.
I'm sure she's lovely.
I don't know, woman, man.
You ever had one of those fat women on that show hit on you?
Never,
Never?
They know better.
never. I don't. I'm not. Listen, I'm not Harvey.
But they ever hit on you like, oh,
No.
Ian, can you just hang?
I'm very clear with my lines. I'm serious. I'm very like
Untouchable.
Don't even go that way.
Our listeners don't forget anything. The deal was E-Rock got $500 if he lost the weight. If he didn't, he pays back the $500 plus $300.
Oh, shit.
Coming in a lot. People
now you're starting to talk about some real money. I could do something with the $800 now.
Yep.
$500, I was going to have a decent dinner with the wifey, but $800, we could start maybe,
It would
take
make
one
me
of the
very
kids.
happy to watch E-Rock give him $500 right
Absolutely.
now before he leaves for Rachel Ray.
Let's decide. Should I take the seriously? Should I take the $500?
Absolutely.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Come on, guys. The poor guy. You guys don't pay this guy anything.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it.
That's why
It's just really funny.
That's what makes it hurt more.
E-Rock gets evicted after giving $500.
You should do it. You should take the money because he would give it to him, and here's what he would expect because it's E-Rock. He would think he would give it back to him.
Yeah.
He would think he's not. This is a lesson of
But
life.
don't.
Man.
Yeah.
It's not a game.
Life lesson.
It's not a fucking
Right.
game. You don't.
You
do
made
that
the
shit.
bet.
Take your
Now
money,
you gotta
man.
pay.
Fuck that shit.
He said, take your money.
Take your fucking money, man.
Oh,
Seriously.
boy. Anyway, life is good. I got my 7th book out. Yo, what's up? Are you writing another book? Your book was like a big bestseller.
It did well, yeah. I'm kind of, I want to do a third one, but I just haven't been motivated. I haven't been motivated.
That money don't motivate you?
I don't know.
No,
about
it's,
that.
I have others.
Jimmy's been very busy lately.
It was for a while. It was Leno, and then it was just other stuff that I was writing for. So it's like I got to be kind of focused on that. But I'm going to do a third one. Probably about relationships.
Don't wait too long.
Ian, what's the book about? Because we're going to take a break and get you
All right,
out of
here's
here
the
so
deal.
you can tape Rachel Ray.
This is not exactly an open ante kind of book, but
We understand.
the book is about happiness. It's titled Simple Steps to Get the Most Out of Life, and it's just a basic book about what you can do in your life right now to be happier. So
It's got a picture of Anthony with a gun alone on it.
That's a nice thing for me. It's a nice thing to do.
Yeah, that's
Where was the
Anthony's
beer?
happiness.
And let me give my website, by the way, if you don't mind.
Yeah, hit it.
Can I do that?
Hit it.
HappySimpleSteps.com. Once again, HappySimpleSteps.com. Go on, check it out, listen to an excerpt for free, and you don't have to buy the book if you don't want it. Just listen to it for free.
When I
Are you leaving this
stuck,
one? You leaving this?
Huh?
You leaving this one?
Yeah, you guys have
when
it.
I stuck to your
Wow.
diet, I
Wow,
actually
you gave
lost
us
weight.
one whole book
Your
to
diet was
share.
very
Thanks,
good.
Ian.
I wasn't planning on being here, you guys. You kidding?
He's out $500.
Now you
from
know what's going to
stupid
happen?
E-Rock.
You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to send a whole passel of books up here. Send them 100
we'll
copies
start
of the
a
book.
Before you leave, Optimists feel less stress is based on research that you did,
This is all
or
research. No, not me. This is research that scientists have done. Shows that optimists they live longer, they're healthier, and they're happier.
this is science. This ain't no
Scientific
bullshit.
research. No,
how
no,
you
no,
feel
no,
in the
no,
morning.
Less stress is better for your heart when you're not stressful.
You
An
gotta get that.
optimist.
You got to get that stress out. Hey, how's your boy Michael Strahan doing? He's got a TV show.
He's got it. No, that TV show was awful.
Oh,
Did
brothers.
you see that thing?
Holy
Brothers?
fuck
What show
balls.
was it?
It was called
Brothers.
Brothers on Fox. It was horrific.
It was a sitcom that came on at 6:30. That's how bad it was.
Wow.
Like the real shit. It wasn't even syndicated. It would come on after syndicated Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Wait, I want to ask him why it was so bad.
I hope he hears. And this is my best friend.
Yeah, I know, I know.
At home, understand. I'm talking about my best friend right now. Listen, this show was predicated on two brothers. One guy was paralyzed because he got in some accident, who used to be the star of the family. The other brother becomes an NFL player. He comes back. The NFL player is done in the NFL, comes home to live with the paralyzed brother, mother, and father. Okay. Very
Good
short-
people in it. Daryl
Great-
Mitchell, CCH Pounder, and Carl
Carl
Weathers.
Weathers
It wasn't
from,
a bad
the
Carl
Rocky
Weathers,
thing.
Damn.
Yeah,
Dad,
yeah.
It wasn't a bad
Great
cast.
cast. Now here's the deal. You're sitting there watching this show, right? And Stray comes in, they're talking, they're having their thing. All of a sudden, a racist stereotype comes out of nowhere. Like an anti-white thing. It's like, where did that come from?
What was the stereotype?
It was like, I don't know, something
What
like...
did a white man tip?
Yeah, it was just like the man and something like that. But the show has nothing to do with that. And I'm like, I called Stray, like, yo, dude, you got to go to your writers and say, first of all, you're trying to appeal to, mainstream America.
Right.
But you sit there and make a white racist joke for no reason. Just thrown, like, boom, thrown in there.
Strahan didn't
you
want to make
didn't
no
know-
waves. He didn't want to make no
the guy in the
waves.
wheelchair was in the wheelchair because his skinheads pounded his spine into a pulp.
Well, they should have. They should have. So anyways, I told him, I said, dude, listen, go back to your writers and tell your writers, you're an NFL player. You got broad appeal. You can't sit there on the couch. First of all, no one buys you making these jokes. Like, you don't buy Michael Strahan saying this, right? Well, I don't want to create any waves and blah, blah. Okay, fine. 2 weeks later, Stray, I'm going to tell you, you got to stop with this stupid, gratuitous, anti-white stuff. Why isn't it? Well, 2 weeks later, show canceled.
Were they white writers, though?
They had to be.
Yeah, normally for shows, the white writers
Make
Yeah.
white jokes because they're cornballs and they think that making a black joke would be they would never dare write one and present it. Black writers are
First
black
of all,
joke.
a white person wouldn't find a joke funny, and black people weren't watching that show anyway because it was corny. So who are you writing for? Like it was
Apparently
awful.
nobody, yeah.
It was awful. He got paid, by the way.
Well, now you get to beat him up for it.
He's awful.
You know
I
how
told him,
friends are.
get out of here, you stupid. Your agent sends you to that show and doesn't manage it. Doesn't say, let me see some of the scripts.
Yeah.
You got to make better choices than that. You're trying to become a big star. You're on NFL Today or whatever his freaking show is. Anyway, he's doing well. He's engaged in Nicole Murphy.
Is she pretty up close? Is she a pretty woman?
She's beautiful.
Is
Her
she
body is
stunning.
Oh my goodness, her body's
Yeah?
ridiculous. Like
I only seen pictures of her.
it doesn't look real. Her body doesn't look real. Like it's so perfect, you know. But you know, hey,
it's nice.
And the ex is out of the picture finally, not bothering him as much.
Oh boy, do you guys remember how? You remember the heat back then?
Oh fuck
yeah.
I'm still like have a little.
And I was
lingering
shocked she wasn't the. At least he did. This is a big upgrade, A. Murphy's wife.
He ain't got caught up in that whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm still like have a little.
And I was
lingering
shocked she wasn't the. At least he did. This is a big upgrade, A. Murphy's wife.
He ain't got caught up in that whole thing. Being
Stupid.
photographed with Michael Strahan.
Stupid.
And then she's claiming that you and Michael Strahan had something.
Oh, y'all were fucking? She was playing out like that?
Oh, yeah.
No, you should have heard it.
So now Dr. Ian Smith's got to open up the paper to see that he's been fucking Michael Strahan.
Now, ready for this? This is what people didn't know at the time. This is what they didn't know.
I
at the
was
time.
just spotting him in the gym.
I'm telling you, it was unbelievable.
It got ugly for him. He had nothing to
For
do
me.
with it.
All I did was the guy called me up one night. His wife had taken $3 million out of their account. And I'm like, dude, I know how he is about his money. I'm like, you need to leave the house right now. Don't do anything stupid. Come over to my joint right now. He lived in Montclair. Come over to my joint.
And cool out.
And cool out, hang out. Just,
some homie shit.
yeah,
Come on,
just
man.
relax.
Chill out. Come chill,
I lived
man.
in a one-bedroom. You know, I lived in a nothing, but it was better than him basically breaking
Killing
her
her,
neck,
right? Yeah, don't kill her. Don't do it. Come on.
And I kept thinking, like I kept seeing that OJ chase. You know?
OJ, yeah.
I kept seeing that. Said, dude, get over here, right? He comes over. We're hanging out. Then the paparazzi started. So the question was, does he go live in a hotel where the doormen are going to sell you out, by the way? Because you just give him, paparazzi gives him a little money and lets him know, let us know when Stray's coming in. I said, dude, I don't have much here. We got 2 rooms. You can take the couch. I'll take my bedroom. You can stay here for a little while. The lady comes on.
He rubbed his cheek when he came in. They caught it. He just gave him a little two-fingered cheek rub. It's going to be okay. And caught the one.
What did I do that for?
He cleared it. He cleaned a little soot out of his corner of his eye with his thumb. Come here, Michael. I got you. That's it, boo man.
Unbelievable.
They ran with that one.
So the wife says in front of the courthouse, yeah, he moved in with Ian Smith, and they're living an alternative lifestyle. That was her quote.
Oh, shit.
So
white bitches are fucking relentless, man.
Meanwhile,
That's
I'm
rough.
married. My wife is pregnant at the time, and you know when your wife's pregnant, she was in the early stages, so you got to be very careful because anything could. So I was like, holy cow! And so the stress and she was living in Chicago. My girl was living in Chicago. They were on her parents' lawn in Chicago because of this thing, right? So I'm like, what do we do?
Vultures.
Ready? I got really upset. I went and hired a lawyer and said we're going to sue her. The next day, her own lawyer, who was a jerk, says to her, you got to recant this statement. You got to take this back because this is now absolutely like you're going to get...
You got him.
Libel.
Right.
Slander.
Pure slander, right? You have no proof, blah, blah, blah. My guy prepares this like $100 million lawsuit. The guy dropped dead in 4 weeks.
Your guy.
He was a famous guy.
Wait, your lawyer?
Dropped dead in 4 weeks. Of pancreatic. You guys know him. I can't think of his name. He defended all like the rap
William
guys.
Kunstler?
No. Nice name though. Wow.
You don't know William Kunstler? No, Kunstler's as dead as they come.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. But nice remembered. I forget his
Is the
name.
motherfucker with the cowboy thing? Man?
No, that's
No,
Jerry
that's
Spence. Kunstler had long hair. He was a real. He tried black rage defense for Colin
That's right.
Ferguson. Yeah.
That's right. But anyway,
But did she recant the statement?
Yeah, but who cares? She did the dirt. You go.
Oh, you was going to sue. How come you just didn't still sue her?
Because the guy. You know what? I felt like when my lawyer died of pancreatic cancer suddenly, that was just a sign.
That was some karma shit.
Just let it go.
All right, fair enough.
Just let it
fair
go.
Enough.
I just let it go. I just said,
Fair
you know
enough.
what? Getting into the dirt with this lady who's making up this stuff, and all the internet stuff started. I knew Dr. Ian and Michael Strahan were together. It was nonstop.
I knew he was gay.
I knew he was
All
gay.
in shape.
Yeah.
No body fat. Only gay men have no body fat.
Can I say this though? We know that they're not gay, but let's just say that they did put out an ad on Craigslist. How disappointed would those two be if I showed up? Do you know how bummed out they would be? They have to try and get me out of the apartment.
Oh, by the way, and then the next week she accused me of being his pimp. So like, which way is it? Either because
now she's done. Is he happy? Is he happy?
Oh man. What a
Well, they have kids together.
I don't want to go
right?
back there.
They got to deal
twin
with
girls.
kids still, right?
I shouldn't go back there because
right.
part of my new book, Happy, says you got to forgive and just let things go. But I got to tell you, going back into the meanness of that, oh boy,
Yeah,
no, this
stuff.
famous saying, I really believe this now. No good deed
goes
unpunished. All I do is helping. You would help. Listen, you would help your guy out if all of a sudden you're worried he's going to break his wife's neck, and then
you get into hey, come on over. Then you're just a homosexual right after that. Hey,
living an alternative lifestyle.
So is E-Rock hiding, or is he going to give the fucking money back?
He's not giving me my cash.
Let
me get out of here. I got to go do Rachel.
You got any
Ray.
more of those books?
Yeah,
you got any more?
Yeah, I got to go do Rachel.
No, Patrice, this is yours. I'm just flipping through it.
Yeah, but
you
somebody else, yeah.
No, he accuses me of bringing one freaking book. I'm going to send a freaking box up here and see what you do with it. No, get out of here. Don't do that to me.
I was fucking with you. You know that. We love you.
Congratulations, man.
Dr. Ian Smith, the new book's called Happy. Yeah.
Happy. Simple steps to the most out of life. Listen, you get married.
I am
Thanks for the
married.
invite to the wedding.
You would have went?
Get out of here.
Is that get out of here no or get out of here?
Of course I would have. That's
Man.
okay. Don't use that. Listen, I
All right,
understand.
well, Black was represented there with Patrice O'Neal all pimped out, scaring everybody.
Represented.
He was loud with a big hat.
Where'd you get married? Where'd you get married?
A year and a half ago?
No, where?
Oh, in Philly.
The same church they shot 6 Cents in.
And my son's going to be born any second.
What's the name?
I don't know yet. Shortly.
This is my wedding picture, by the way.
Let me see.
How corny. Now, let me answer before you start making your jokes about it. I was doing Wendy Williams yesterday, and they wanted a copy of my wedding picture.
Oh, so that's why you have it.
So I brought him with me.
Oh, shit.
She fine, man. She look like Zoe Saldana a little bit. A little of
wow.
What's the other fine one now?
Very attractive couple.
Not Zoe. Zoe Saldana,
Zoe,
and then what's the other one? The other cute one that Zoe took her place.
She was in Beloved.
Do you dare me?
Oh man.
Yeah,
I know you're talking about.
Nice,
Zoe
took
took her
nice beard.
Yeah, if you're going to have a beard, you might as well have a good-looking one.
Tandy Newton, right.
Yeah.
Damn, Dr. Ian Smith.
Very lovely couple.
Yeah, got a little Zoe Saldana thing going.
That was back in the day.
She got no body fat.
How many years have you been married now?
We're going to 5 May 29th. It's our 5th anniversary.
Right on.
She's a good woman.
And we got 2 kids. She's awesome.
Yeah.
She's awesome. But anyway, congratulations, man. I mean,
I'm really happy.
Now, what's the name of the kid?
I really don't know. This is a short list. Maybe after my dad.
Why
maybe
you
after
carrying a wedding
George,
picture?
maybe after.
Wendy Williams wanted it. I was on her show yesterday.
Yeah. So.
Well, congratulations, guys. I gotta really go and.
How do I?
Uh-oh.
E-Rock's back.
Here he comes.
E-Rock.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, this is killing him.
Yes. Take that money. Take that money.
You said you wanted the money. We made sure you got the money.
He's in some karma shit. He's a little nervous about this money.
Let me count it first.
Taking it from somebody he thinks needs it and shit.
Absolutely.
You know what you could do?
He's got all more
200,
money socked away in his neck like a pelican.
If you took that money and gave it to Sam right now, you don't even know what you'll start around here.
The sad
Give it
part
to Sam to
is
gain
like,
weight.
There's 20s in there and
Like a
and
crumpled
couple
up
of
tens.
50s, yeah.
Just tears on the money.
The last 20s and ones.
He's not going to keep
Why?
it.
Because he's wearing a Rolex and peeling off hundreds?
Peeling off hundreds over there.
Man, if you give that to Sam, you don't even know what you'll start around here.
Oh, hell.
Sam.
Look at that. Look at the amount of hundreds
First
he
of all,
has.
just make a little change for myself. so I can pay the door.
You just made
You notice he said 500 would have got me a little nice dinner with the wifey.
Scraps.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. No, seriously. Have someone
It's up to
listen.
you.
First 5 people.
Right.
This is what we're gonna do. I love this. The viewers would let us know. Listeners let us know what to do.
Are you kidding?
We don't even have
This
to
is
go to the
democracy,
phones. Daggone it, despite what Fox News says.
All right.
Okay, you ready? You're going to the first 10 people. Do I give the money back? Don't make no complicated answers. Give the money back, yes or no.
I'll just
and
answer it
democracy
now.
rules.
You're talking you're talking to the wrong people.
Exactly.
I know exactly.
This is
what
not.
the
You're not going to
listeners
get
say.
humans calling. It's
Just
not going to
on
be a human
instant
voice.
feedback. No.
Yeah.
Fuck that fat fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus.
This is not a good. That's not a good.
My
one.
mom's
really
texting
nice.
me no.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Just give that shit back.
Exactly.
Man, just give it back
No.
like you want to.
Fuck
Just give that
him.
shit back.
Hell no.
He is not. He's not. And he didn't catch Bobby Brown's 9Gs, and
Yeah.
he's a nice guy. Fuck that.
No,
He's the
keep
same-
it.
Yeah, get
He
that
has
shit
the
back.
money. Keep it. He can go down to the ATM and take out $800 like
Christ
that.
had to put a shot in front of the mob.
Hold
and
on,
he's
you
got-
guys. You know what? It is a democracy, and the phones are ringing, so we might as well play
He
this out.
took out.
Kevin from Connecticut.
He won $100,000, so give him the money.
He did win that 100,000 in that
exactly
very, very controversial New York Post lottery game.
Let's go to Cody in Indiana. Cody?
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations on your boy, Hope. Sam gets the money.
Sam gets the money.
That would really teach him a lesson.
If you gave some of the money back to E-Rock, but gave a little piece to Sam, that would cause some problems around here, which we would really enjoy.
Yeah.
We would enjoy
Give me
that
two
a
more.
lot.
Give me two more. But it's his money in the first fucking place, though. That's why he shouldn't feel guilty at all what he's going to do.
All right, let's go to David. David?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, I'd take it, just burn it right in front of E-Rock.
Oh, can we burn it in front of him?
Exactly.
Or flush it
There's
down the
kinda
toilet?
some laws against that.
No, not
Let's
really,
go to Steve.
but-
Steve. Steve.
Yes. Yes, hello.
I'm playing it out like Dr. Ian Smith said.
Hi, Dr. Ian's got
He's got to go.
One more.
All right, one more. Mark.
Hey, keep the damn money. Teach that fat ass a lesson.
Yeah, see.
Wow. All right, I'm making a decision. I'm making an executive decision. I'm going to give the money to Sam.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because he deserves
Hold
it.
on, let me finish though. This is part one.
Part one. You're as sick as we are.
Contribution to the
You come
United
across
Negro
like a nice
College
guy.
Fund.
but you're-
Sam has to bring his real father
You
in.
haven't been listening to him? You haven't been listening to Ian's an ass.
He's
a
sick.
complete
He's sick.
ass.
I'm
You're
gonna give
sick.
I'm gonna give the money to Sam.
Okay, what's part two?
Part two is that Sam is gonna make the executive decision on his colleague because they're both at the same level in the trench, right? They trench workers together.
That's right.
All right.
And let's see what kind of camaraderie they have. So Sam will make the decision.
Very interesting.
All right,
There
Sam's
it
got
is.
the what? $500.
But I officially gave the $500 back.
Right,
I'm
of course. Of course you did.
All right,
I get the money out.
And Sam can do whatever he wants with the $500.
Yeah.
Sam, what's your
Very
decision?
good.
I know Sam doesn't have to
Pay,
think.
you know what you do,
Time to
Sam?
think on it.
Pay to trace your real family tree.
Get an Ancestry.com.
We want to know. Yeah, do that. Fuck, we want to know.
I want to see how far back before someone starts looking like Frederick Douglass.
I didn't know I had people in
Let's
Georgia.
get the truth, would you?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Sam does.
The thing about it is, E-Rock is a good person, and I value his camaraderie and his friendship. I think what has more value than this money is him learning that sometimes we make decisions that we have to live with, and I think this is one of those times where he just lost $500 because I mean he put up the money
for his own good, basically.
For his own good.
And it not only cost him the $5, it cost him because he had to do 4 withdrawals. It cost him
$3,
$509, $12.
Let me tell you something. If I come back here, and now see, Sam is a skinny guy. Just so you guys at home, Sam is skinny.
How much you weigh, Sam?
I'll say 135, 140, somewhere around.
About 5'10"?
E-Rock.
Yes.
Let me tell you what's gonna happen when these guys leave. E-Rock's gonna go around the corner and beat this.
Oh,
dude.
yeah. He's going to bend him into a pretzel and then eat it.
Hey, guys, I gotta go. Hey, it's great coming back on to all the Open Ante
God,
guys.
we missed you, man.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's been too long.
Pick up my new book. Give it to your
Happy.
girl, your mother. Give me a break. Help the guy out. What the freak?
Yeah, we got women in our lives,
Yeah,
most of us,
exactly.
so fucking get happy for your mom or something. And Dr. Ian Smith, what's the website again?
HappySimpleSteps.com.
So they can check out the book.
I'll see you guys when I come back, man.
Are you on Twitter or anything?
I don't know what it is. Get out
All
of
right,
here.
fuck it.
Just
I'm
go
just
my
trying to help
website.
you out, man.
Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
all
Hey, you
right.
guys look great. See y'all
Good
later.
seeing you, buddy.
All right,
Thanks, man.
Great seeing you.
We'll take a quick break and continue with Patrice O'Neill.
It's time for another.
Comes across very nice, but he's evil. Patrice O'Neill, you got a lot going on, buddy. And we got a song that we got to play for you in a few minutes, but I want to get a few plugs out. VH1 show, Undateable, top 100 things guys do that guarantee they won't be dating or having sex. Monday, May 10th, 10 p.m. on VH1. You're part of that. And then you got the big show at TUC Great Hall, University of Cincinnati. Right?
Haven't done a college in 5 years.
Is it a black college?
Cincinnati's a regular Cincinnati Bearcats.
I've never heard of. All right. Monday, May 10th, 7 p.m. Like it matters. I don't know why I'm even asking. But TUC Great Hall, University of Cincinnati. Patrice is going there. And then Cobb's Comedy Club, Thursday, May 13th.
First time there.
Through Sunday, the 16th. So you're there for a lot of shows. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. CobbsComedyClub.com for tickets. Highly recommend you go see Patrice when he's in your area. Big Mama Prods on Twitter. That's good, right?
Yeah, thanks, bro.
All right.
Nice.
And we got a song for you. I don't know what this is about, so we got Sam in here to explain. Sam, you and Troy,
Well, yeah, a couple months ago, Patrice did a rant on side pussy, and it inspired Troy to an extent that he hasn't been inspired here yet, to the point where he created music.
Hold on a minute. Getting rid of this fucking horse shit that Dr. Ian Smith gave me.
Oh, jeez.
All right, what?
Troy created music.
Yeah.
And then took all of Patrice's sound clips and found somebody in D.C. that could sing a hook and created a song.
Uh-oh. This is brave on Troy Quan's
It
part.
is brave. He's very, very nervous.
Where is he?
He's better be coming up here.
You want to talk to Troy about the song, Patrice?
I just.
Oh, you want to hear it
yeah,
first?
we'll listen to it.
The motherfucker.
Well, here's Troy Quan to explain.
I don't know, Troy.
I want an explanation from the guy that decided to go with this idea.
You called him retard face not too long ago.
Oh, good looking retarded guy. Like there is a God guy. Like fucking guy looks like this, but he's fucking mental case.
Right. So explain. I guess Sam sort of did, but do you want to add to that or?
Well, I love when Patrice is in. It's always like an event to me because, you know, whatever's going on, you're just like, I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it.
Thank you, sir.
And
could you add exhausting too?
Well, when
racially divisive,
miserable,
yeah.
Well, that's what makes him great. So.
Happy for anyone,
spiritually draining,
right.
sad.
That's one of my apologies about, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I like to apologize for a lot of things.
Diabetic. What was the Twitter comment about? What do they call
Diet
it?
Tweeties.
Diet Tweeties.
Oh shit!
One of the funniest things ever written on Twitter. Sorry. Yes.
So when the Tiger Woods thing happened and Jesse James, it inspired me to compose a song with the help of Primetime Sam Roberts here, helped on the hook, and
That's my name.
Jerry Rohira, who's an amazing producer, helped me tweak it out.
Why are you
So-
Little Nicky.
Why is he nervous, Sam?
First of all, he's very nervous coming in this studio in general to talk to you guys. He gets very uncomfortable about it. And second of all, he worked on this song for a very long time. He was very picky because he's a bit of an audiophile and he's a musician. So he wanted everything to sound just right and perfect, and he finally just, I think it was 2 days ago, said, this is it, I'm done. This is finally the final product. This has been in the works for a long time, and like you said, Opie, it's a big risk to present a song.
Especially to Patrice.
I'm going to say it's great right away just for the idea of the work he put in.
Well, just wait
I'm
till
going
you
to
hear it
listen.
Okay.
But
Here it is. It's called Side Pussy, Troy Quan's tribute to Patrice.
You don't fuck a bitch who thinks she can be number one. I cheat on my girl, it's with fat bitches that know what my girl look like and go, number 2 is good, even number 3. I've been saying, look, I'm a decent motherfucker. Just because I want some side pussy, just because I want other pussy as opposed to yours, doesn't make me evil. Dudes want side pussy. You never gonna meet a girl whose hymen ain't broken. You know what I'm saying? I said her pussy smell like mini burgers.
Ooh, your girl looks better than me. I got no self-esteem. Your side pussy.
Damn, you got some nice titties.
Ooh, to put it simply, I'm cool with number 3. Your side pussy.
Don't be such a pussy. Go get some side. What women do have to understand is that we look. That's a part of our soul. We don't bleed every month. We don't fucking sit down to pee. We don't pop babies out. The one thing that we suffer with is when we're committed, and women should understand what commitment is. It's a commitment to us, not commitment to them. It's a commitment that I can be not a piece of shit one day in my life. That it doesn't solve the problem of strange twat everywhere. One side pussy. We don't have the tools to fight young, delicious women that say, Patrice, I want to fuck you bad. First of all, any bitch who doesn't want her asshole licked is an asshole. Side pussy. Side. Don't be such a pussy. Go get some side.
Ooh, take it from me. My ass is a guarantee. Your side pussy.
You hear how delicious that sounded?
Ooh, I'll be your fucky. I'm not too hard to please. Your side pussy.
Don't be such a pussy. Go get some side. That's how Harlem got hooked on heroin in the 20s. They give you the uncut dope, and then soon as you go, they go, got you punk motherfucker. That's what they do, and it's not their fault. It's not malicious. It's just nature. That's what they do. They can't help it. Nigga, what are you talking about? Dudes side pussy.
Ooh, won't tell anyone that we get a fuck or twice a week. Your side pussy.
Hey, can I lick your asshole?
Ooh, your girl looks better than me, but I'm more nasty. Your side pussy.
That's what I say to the milkman, nigga.
Ooh, I wanna fuck you bad, Patrice. How you gonna say no to me? Your side pussy.
Don't be such a pussy. Go get some side.
You know what?
It's a hit song. That's a new hit song, man.
That's good.
Fucking Troy Kwan, that's really good.
That's a good one.
That's a new hit song, Troy.
Damn.
Very good, my friend.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Started off like parents just don't understand, and then went into another.
And it went somewhere else.
And then went somewhere else with it.
He was so scared that Patrice would smash it.
Well,
I told him he wouldn't. It was a good song. He didn't want to listen, though.
Well,
a lot of work, you could tell.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of fun to do, and I feel like I had 10 other songs I could have.
Speech.
Could have.
This ain't the fucking Grammys.
I like to he just shut him right down. Well, I'd like to thank first. Shut up, nigga.
Right.
He did mention his producer.
Yeah.
Thank my Jerry, my producer. And,
One of those producers around, and of course,
Very
Jesus.
good, Troy.
Well,
Cool, man.
Jesus
I like that.
Christ.
Enjoyed that, man.
Cool.
Very
Thanks,
good
guys.
tribute,
Yeah,
man.
we'll
Thank
play
you.
that a few times on the channel.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job.
Travis, you play that.
There he
from time
goes.
to time.
Look at him.
There he goes, Troy
Leaves
Kwan.
with confidence.
He goes and throws up in the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh, shaking.
Why is he so nervous, that Troy Kwan?
He's fidgety.
He gets really nervous in here.
Why? He's got all the tattoos.
You'd think.
You think with the tattoos, you're a little more confident.
Hair's all gelled up, crazy.
It is
Fucking
crazy.
very Jersey Shore-ish.
He's got that Bob's Big Boy thing going on.
Yeah.
Can I apologize to everybody
Jimmy.
now?
Yes.
Yes, Patrice.
Oh, the
We need
apology.
your apology.
What's this
I just
about?
want to apologize, man. I just doing this pilot, Comedy Central pilot. I've never been at the level of my own vision coming to fruition.
It's
where I was at the top of the food chain,
Right.
and had to do things that I never had to do before. The word difficult. The word difficult in this business doesn't necessarily mean you have to be difficult. It's just anything that isn't pleasant is difficult. And I'd like to apologize to Chris Rock
Oh, shit.
for thinking he was a dick by telling me that I was. I learned by being in charge of every process, the casting, dealing with production, and everything else, that any kind of asshole behavior, no matter what the degree, aloofness, you're a dick. If you're aloof, if you have
difficult.
quiet to your self-confidence, but it comes off like you're not pleasant, you're a dick.
And that's difficult.
And you can understand why someone would hire someone who is 60% good and 40% nice, as opposed to 95% good and 5% asshole.
Wow.
Really?
Absolutely.
Asshole carries a lot of weight.
Dude, a 5% asshole takes you out of your zone.
Damn.
No matter what, even if it's not really being an asshole, it is just the casting people that will walk in and just be this aloof. If you go, hey, how you doing? And it's just like, fuck you, I'm talented, watch this. You go, fuck you back.
So you're the guy. You're the
I'm the
go-to
guy looking at me.
Yeah.
A bunch of me's on any level is a strain to life.
Wow.
When it's your shit.
So you realize that maybe over the years you've
Well,
had some
yes, but
moments.
it's too late for me to change. But I will say,
Oh, so you're going to
I
continue
will
being
never
an
know.
asshole?
Here's what I won't do, because even on the set of the fucking movie me and Norton was on, Furry Vengeance, I was an ass.
Really?
Just an asshole. But not how I thought. I thought just being in the cut, away from people, one word answers, walk away, was just, it's fucking sucks.
This is the way a mother feels when her son quits doing drugs.
I can't. I mean, I'm lucky enough to be able to be an asshole. So being an asshole is what they needed on Tough Crowd. You know, I was difficult there too, but my difficulty was welcome.
Worked for
it
the
worked
show.
for the show.
Yeah.
This one, I think my assholeness is welcome. You know what I mean? Like you said, it could be, tiring, whatever. But it is welcome.
Of course it is. Yeah.
I'm pleasant here. I'm happy to be here. But any place, what I've learned is this: I will not do anything that I'm not willing to be in my lane and be pleasant. I will not do, because to not want to do it, to be unpleasant and do it is even more of a fucking asshole. Like, I'll go, no, I don't want to do it, because if I can't control the fact that I think I'm funnier than everybody on the set, or I just sitting there going, this sucks, but I'm here,
yeah,
I'm not going to do it. You can't do it. I sat there watching casting people. I'm going to tell you, anybody who goes out to casting,
how was that?
Here's the rule. 1, try not to go in after 12.
Why is that?
Because motherfuckers is asleep after lunch.
Oh,
the
shit.
people before lunch usually are going to get the
So they're
the
not
gig.
paying attention.
After lunch, it's like, you got to be spectacular. 2, be pleasant. Quiet confidence sucks. Hello, how are you? Good morning, thank you. Right? Which I've never done.
You've never done that?
Ever. I come
you just
in.
walk in and go like, let's get through this.
No, I come in going, eat my left ball. I'm better than all of you.
That's great.
And with that attitude, you have to be way better than
You
being
better
an
be-
asshole.
Right, you better
You have to
fucking
be 120% good.
Right.
Because you have to go over the top of the asshole thing.
Yeah.
Which I understand, because I wasn't being an asshole, so I thought when I was reading for Everybody Hates Chris.
But what happened?
I was being aloof, quiet guy who was good. And they go, ugh.
And they said no.
Because there was a kid who read for the show who was good for what we needed him. But we go, man, I'm not sure if this is, if we're going to be able to deal with this on 16-hour shoots.
Oh, shit.
I still gave him the part because I said, fuck that. I'm not going to do to people what has been done to me.
Oh, look at you.
After this thing, I go, fuck that. This nigga is tiring. 2, about trying to get a gig. 3, 1, try to get in before 12, before lunch. 2, be pleasant. 3, dress like the fucking character. If you come in to play a rich white guy, dress like a rich white guy.
Yeah.
Don't come in jeans and a T-shirt, because you're not better than the fact of the guy that came in looking like Thurston Howell the third.
Really?
You know what I'm serious. You go, holy shit. You look like the guy, then you size him up from looking like the guy.
See, you would think that the acting would stand on its own and he could be wearing anything.
You go to be just as good of an actor who doesn't dress up as an asshole. So if you come in like a fireman, you go, wow, this guy looks like a fireman. Let's see if this fireman can act. That's what you're thinking. So that's the casting thing. So I come in dressed exactly like me. If I was going to read for fucking a doctor, I dress like this, like right now, with my fucking hat on, trying to go, nurse, hand me the scalpel. And it's like, this fat motherfucker. I don't believe in this guy.
I've done it. Going out as a lawyer in an Aussie shirt.
Like a douche.
A lawyer in an Aussie shirt. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, crazy train.
Yeah.
What I learned is that if you're not willing to be the boss, if you're not willing to be the boss so it trickles down from you, don't go on anybody else's shit you stay in your fucking lane.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that I've been difficult. That's what I understand. And I can't go, well, I will never be difficult. It's just, don't be difficult on someone else's shit.
Right.
Do not. So that's what I'm apologizing for, is being fucking an asshole. Fucking on everybody else's shit. And I understand what Chris Rock was meaning. Even though I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even do. But my attitude was enough.
This is epiphany shit for you.
Enough. That's why you can hire 60-40. He wasn't as good as this guy, but he was fucking pleasant.
It's going to be easy to work with, so over the
Easy
long haul, it's going
to
be a lot
fucking
better. Yeah.
work with.
Deal with.
So that was it. That's it. I apologize to the
Patrice.
people that I've been difficult working with.
Eat my left ball. I'm better than all of you. Huh?
I like that.
Yeah. You just walk in like
you're confident.
let me show you what I got. But no one gives a fuck. Mr. fucking good.
That's.
I'm sitting on Ferry Ventures going, this scene is beneath me.
And you were right. 2% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh, shit.
It was a horror show, but I was there. That's the thing. Lee, I did the smart thing I did was stop fucking with The Office. I just was a bad energy. Everybody was happy. Good morning. I come in. No one wants to hear a guy who's 16th on the call sheet say, I don't want makeup. Breaks my skin out.
You take the makeup, right?
You take the makeup, you number 16 douche.
Fuck.
Wow, I thought you were only kidding.
Furry Vengeance got 2%.
Yes.
It should have.
Wow, there it is.
Not doing well.
2%.
It fucking should have.
Did you guys know it was bad when you were filming?
Dude, that guy Roger Cumble, I'm burning the bridge right now.
Then why don't you? Because now you're going to go against everything you just put out there. Look at he can't help himself in the end. He's still that fucking guy. What is it again? Eat my left ball and better than all of you. Go ahead.
I'm burning a bridge.
You can't.
Roger Cumble.
Wait, we can't allow you to do this. You just had this whole speech.
I want to hear.
Okay.
I so want to
You
hear
just
about
had
Roger Cumble.
Right. I'm still. I want to mentor others to not do what I did.
Are you saying
it's not worth it?
It's too late for you?
I've burnt my bridge. I have right now. I got gasoline feet, and any bridge I got is toilet paper. When I was younger, I'd burn a bridge and go, I'll swim across this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll build a boat, nigga. No bridge can stop me. But
they do.
Now you get tired. But
what happened with this guy?
He just a visionless.
Ant wants to hear.
Google him. Just Google him.
Yeah.
Ant wants to hear.
Interested.
Ant wants to hear.
And this is he just is gonna do. He's just not interested in goodness.
Really?
Yeah. It's just you go. Let me direct this fucking movie and act. It's just one of those things. And he's a guy that look. If I was a director, I'd be like, man, I'd like to deal with some angst people, because angst. Like everybody I know got some fucking angst. Colin is an ass. Everybody's kind of weird who got some talent. But it's just like, you got to be like, yeah, the fucking dancing imaginary squirrels and the skunk scenes. All right, Patrice, this is what I want you to do. I want you to skunk, and there's a skunk, and he comes out coughing, and Brendan, we all got along and shit. He's just a professional doing the movie, but it's just like, Roger, it's just, and at the end we all got to do a dance and shit. I hope it's not in it. I'm gonna try to sue to get my shit out of that movie.
Do you do the dance, Jimmy?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Wait, you've never seen the video?
And I was doing the dance with the scowl on my face, not happy to be there, guy.
Wait, Rob saw the movie. I'm gonna see if the dance scene with the animals.
It's at the end. It's at the very end as the credits are rolling.
Rob, did you see the dance?
Yeah, Jimmy was in the dance at the end, and it was definitely cringeworthy.
What about Patrice?
They cut me out.
I did not see Patrice, because that was what I was really looking
difficult.
for.
They found a way to edit me out of there, as I should.
Because you were being
I'm
difficult.
An ass.
They green screened your ass. They put a tree in your place or something.
I don't blame them. I don't fucking. Matter of fact, I had a name in the movie. They changed it to Construction Worker 4.
That means they got rid of a bunch of
That
your
movie
shit.
When in Rome, I had a scene in there. They took me out of that.
Jimmy Show and Anthony the dance.
It's us dancing, and Patrice is in the back. It's us warming up.
And Patrice isn't even moving.
It's very bad.
I'm
You refuse to warm up for the dance.
I'm difficult.
Wait, what are you looking at?
Jimmy doing this dance is like, I don't know what to say.
Is Jimmy all in? He's all in?
Jimmy was all in.
All in, practicing?
He was dancing like a fucking maniac.
And Patrice in the background like, damn,
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But I was there. I should have stayed my fat ass home and not took it.
That's what Patrice just said is absolutely right. It's like you can both look at that and go, ugh, this is not good. I didn't judge it as harshly as another film because it's a kid's film. It's like, who cares?
Right.
But the bottom line was, I did show up, and I could have just easily said no. But I did show up, so I was like, fuck it, I can't shit on it
big
while I'm
stars
here.
in the fucking movie.
Shit.
Brendan Fraser, is that hair real?
It's not a great
Yeah.
it's not a great film, honestly. We all know that's Pretty bad.
What?
Yeah, it's real. From as far as I know.
How bad does it look in person? It looks horrible on TV.
What?
Brendan Fraser?
That's fake hair.
No.
Are you guys friends with him?
He was a very nice guy. But his hair is real.
Holy shit.
I guess that's not real.
What the fuck's going
Look,
on?
I don't need to ask you guys any more questions.
What the fuck is that?
Danny just
That must have been for a role.
What is he, shampooing with chemo?
That's for a role, dude. That's as far as I know, he's got a full head of hair. That's probably for a role.
What the fuck? That's what it
That's
looks
for the
like?
mummy, yeah.
Dude, his hair looks so fake on TV. It can't be real.
What are they talking?
And a lot of these hair procedures,
shots they got of him.
a lot of the hair procedures are made to make it look good for film and TV, and on TV it looked bad. You guys are saying what about his hair? Anything? You don't want to say nothing?
Nah, that's what we saw. This.
I'm trying to find footage of Patrice.
Dancing?
No, I have footage of him running down a hill.
Oh, falling. I fell, yeah.
He fell.
Yeah.
That's what we saw. We saw full head of hair, yeah.
You saw that version?
Yeah, the whole time. I didn't see shit.
Huh. Did he get follicles or did he get like a net put on his head?
Oh my God. We so need to put this on TV.
Oh.
You guys miss a lot. Huh. All right, so it's real. That's what you saw? That's what you saw.
Yeah,
I'm questioning.
I don't know about all that.
I'm just questioning it a little bit.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Yeah.
Wait, here's something. Keith in Louisville. Keith.
I'm sitting around Sunday. It's raining. The kids are driving me nuts. My wife sends me to the movies with them. They say they want to see Furry Vengeance. I have no idea what it is.
Okay.
I get in there. I see these two jokers in one of the very first scenes, and I crack up the entire. I'm thinking Patrice is playing the angry construction man to a tilt.
Were you supposed to be angry guy?
No. We were supposed to be the. Here's how awful I am. I think I ruined it. Me, Norton, and this other kid named Eugene was supposed to be the Greek chorus. We were supposed to actually tell the story of what's going on in our actions. The first time I see the director, I go, we've been waiting in this fucking trailer for 14 hours.
A honey wagon, a very small trailer.
And I fucking immediately pissed his assistant. And they called my manager and goes, is he all like it was? But after my experience of this,
you're different.
I understand. I understand. No, yeah. Meaning I would never be on another set and behave like I didn't want to be there. If
Were
I
you guys
took it.
in the movie a lot?
We were filming a lot.
When Brendan Fraser crashes into the water pipes on this construction site for the second time in like 15 minutes, all you see is Patrice standing there, and he's holding one of them. He just chucks it at the car. I guarantee that was not in the script. That was just Patrice being pissed at the fact that he was on set that day.
No, that was wasn't that actually in the script?
It was just.
That was definitely it was supposed to be there.
And what about Jimmy? They together they have one line.
Yeah.
What part? What did you think? That it was improv? Or what were you thinking? That it wasn't in the script?
When he chucked the water pipe at Fraser's car.
What part? I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
He threw the pipe at whose car?
Oh my God!
No, whose car? They're laughing. I want to know what's going on here. Patrice threw the pipe at whose car?
At chubby Brendan Fraser's.
Well, did you like them, or did you think it was just terrible?
It was swell.
The 6 and 8-year-old thought it was absolutely hilarious.
The 6 and 8-year-old?
So did you get any points on that? Because I'm sure they'll probably buy the DVD.
How old are the kids, though? Patrice has his headphones on. How old are the kids? Because it is a kid's movie.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No.
I can't believe I'm falling into this.
No, Patrice has his headphones. Now they're back on. How old are the kids?
He's laughing at a picture of Brendan Fraser.
6 and 8.
Yeah, they're all right. So it's basically a movie made for kids.
Brooke Shields looks hot in it.
Oh, who?
She's in it?
Brooke Shields?
I'm the idiot. I'm
No,
the
you're
one
not.
I usually laugh at.
Why? No, it's not your fault.
No.
Patrice is killing us right now.
The movie, look.
Furry Vengeance.
In fairness, it's silly.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
You may not want to look at this, I think is Jimmy's line.
Is that his line in the movie? Dude,
Ask him. He's still got to have it memorized.
I'll ask him.
Yeah, no,
Is that your line in the movie?
He's right.
How
say...
is it delivered?
What
do you say?
It's a bad one. You may not want to look at this.
I like the way the guy on the phone said it better. What other lines are there? Does Patrice say something?
No, Patrice only gets face scowl. That's the only action he gets.
That's the only action he gets? Face
Besides
scowl?
tossing the water pipe.
And tossing the water pipe? Who's driving the car?
You asses.
I have no idea.
Go pick your Shelby up, you rich bastard.
He does this all the time. We're trying to get something done, and
Don't bring up my Mustang.
he drives
My
a Mustang.
Shelby had a problem with the electrical system.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
Furry Vengeance.
So what up? Did you like Furry Vengeance? Did the kid like it? Did you pay through the whole thing? Did you get popcorn and soda? So Patrice was face scowl guy, and he threw the pipe at Brendan Fraser's car. What about the scene with the skunk? You still there, sir? At the snack bar, did you get Swedish fish? Swedish. Could I have some Swedish fish? You know who's playing in the other theater? Sherlock Holmes.
Blue Healer from Kentucky. Live long and what? Live long and...
Live long and prosper.
What did Rotten Tomatoes give Clash of the Titans?
Oh, my God. It had to be like... What was it? Two?
Not 5.
Yeah. 7? Tomato? Oh. He
left a long time
ago.
ago. On his own, by the way. Yeah, on his
He
own.
hung up.
My
On his own.
throat hurts.
Oh, fuck.
My
Sorry,
fucking
guy.
gut hurts.
That just
See ya.
was so...
It was
That
so
was
obvious.
if that was high school, that's a suicide or a fucking a shoot up the high school one.
Let's go to Sam. Sam.
Oh fuck.
Sam.
Sam. Hello.
Sam.
Sam.
Sons of bitches.
Yes.
Whistle when they talk.
Brooke Shields was a good meet on that set, by the way.
Oh, I saw her on the Tonight Show set after recently, like 2 weeks ago, and she was asking for you.
Brooke Shields was a good meet. Brendan Fraser was a good meet too, man. They were good meets, man.
When he hit the water pipe, Patrice, a lot of water flying around. How did his hair hold up?
It was fine to me. I don't
look good.
Completely wet.
Yeah.
I don't know this picture you guys got. I don't know what it is.
So okay, no problems after he got all wet in the
Nothing,
movie?
man.
Nothing?
It was his. That's why I think it's his hair. I think that was for
All
a
right.
film, and
okay, good.
Wasn't scared of.
There's Patrice falling into the. We're watching him on a monitor. He's supposed to be walking down a hill. And watch.
He just he falls
into the camera.
and that fucking Brooke Shields is a funny, mean broad, man.
Is she really?
Yeah, she's a fucking.
That's
she
cool.
was definitely
Nice to
that was a good meeting, Brooke, because she's a fucking funny person.
She's
man.
really funny.
She seems cool.
She's
the
a
stories
cool-
I've heard from you guys.
Cool broad, man.
All right. And his hair was all right though, huh?
Nothing. They did wind, a lot of wind stuff, a lot of rain, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
He didn't do no escapes to get out of the rain
You
or
weren't
nothing.
suspicious of the hair at all.
Escapes to get
No?
out of the rain.
If I walked in the morning, you getting stuff. I would never.
Nothing.
It was just all full.
That's good. Okay. Because there's been rumors out there. I mean, you guys were on the set with the guys.
So I don't go with rumors, man.
If
I
you're
don't
saying
buy
it
into
looked
that
good and
shit.
it was real, then, you know, who am I to
saw it
say?
up close, so.
Right. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Good. My favorite one. That's my favorite one. Oh, yeah.
It was.
You ever see The Amazing Colossal Man?
Yes. That looks like a horrid belt sander accident.
Good morning.
Oh, fuck. Let me go to Mike in Indiana. Mike?
Guys,
Hey, Mike.
I don't know if Patrice realizes it, but he probably just sold a whole lot of tickets to that movie. I have to see this piece of shit now.
Oh, wow. Look, man. Our friends were in a big-time movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to see it.
Yeah.
And I don't even have kids.
He's going, he doesn't even have kids. Right on. Let's go to Aaron in Virginia. Aaron.
Hey, my only thing about that movie is, me and the wife loved it, but for something that's supposed to take place over several days, Jim and Patrice are wearing the exact same outfits the whole time.
No, we're not.
That can't be possible.
No, we changed.
Someone would have picked up
Yeah?
on that.
Yeah.
Someone.
I mean, the big red shirt the whole day. I mean, for like a month. Come on.
I tell you, the revenge that talking about karma revenge. That was such a douche. There was I had to go to the bathroom so bad. I had to go to the bathroom so bad I had khaki pants.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I remember that.
And the fucking
You peed your pants?
Oh, yeah.
With khaki pants on?
Khaki pants. I couldn't even
They
hide
had
it.
to dry. I forgot about that.
They had to go do a special, and
Oh,
I had to
shit.
give it to one of the people that I was being an asshole to.
And they had to dry
They
your
had to
urine
dry my
stained pants?
fucking. Couldn't hold my piss pants.
Do you know how satisfying that must be to the director when the biggest asshole on the set pees his pants? That's gotta be.
I was looking around. It was kids and squirrels and everybody. I was just gonna pee in a sink or something. Nothing. It was like, boom.
Classic.
Yep. I was just like, well, and I still was an asshole. I got to stop. So, but that's my apology. I hope many people can accept that. I understand your horror now.
When the fuck is this show going to be on?
What's that?
The show you're working. For
When
Comedy Central,
they
right?
have to get together and decide if they're gonna fucking.
So the pilot's just about done. You just got a
Pilot's done.
Post-production shit.
Post-production.
Clean up a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, the
Make it look
principal
nice.
filming and yep, all that
All
shit.
that's done.
And then
And
in
then
June they'll look at it and see.
Oh, okay. So it's for the fall, maybe?
Principal filming. What about the other teachers too?
Oh, what a douche I am.
I just think how Colin just brings him You actually hurt Colin when you do Chip.
Yeah. He said he feels it in his stomach.
Yeah, it is. It's being hit. Hate Chip.
So you do.
Yeah.
A bunch of jokes, crack everybody up.
So after that, after the post is was just I guess they sitting around and
It'll be a while.
make a decision.
It'll be a while. Oh my God, that was some funny ass shit.
Thanks.
Damn.
How many more reads we got?
Got a couple more.
How many flowers you trying to sell?
A lot.
Oh, cherry darts.
Yes.
Sorry, Danny. We rescheduled cherry darts for
Cherry dart.
May 14.
Wednesday, Thursday, a week from Friday.
Yar.
I'm thinking. Week from Friday, we're doing cherry darts. So what do the people need to do? We got the email situation figured out and all that. So
now the email address.
So now
works.
when you write us, we'll actually be able to read your email.
Yeah,
so,
so
that's
if
good.
you'd like to participate, please, you must be over 21 and email Opie Anthony at SiriusXM.com.
It's just Opie Anthony.
Opie Anthony
Just
at
like that.
SiriusXM.com.
And this is where where you stand up there and someone throws cherries where the sun don't shine. Won't be eating a lot of cherry jubilee after that day.
Anything else you need to tell the people? That's it? Just start emailing us.
First prize is Black Diamond enhanced iPods. Not iPads.
iPads, right.
Wow. From Steven Singer Jewelers.
Nice. Wow. Steven
What?
Singer.
Real?
Yeah, real.
So it's a real
Real
prize.
Black Diamond pads?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say something on them spelled out in black diamonds, right?
Yeah, I think there's
Or
it's
the
like
whole
a custom
thing.
WoW
No.
logo.
They're bejeweled.
A WoW logo
I
on it
think
or
so,
something?
yeah.
And diamonds?
Black diamonds, yeah.
Damn, black diamonds. Black diamonds good? I don't even know.
Well, they're synthetic, but they're real diamonds, but they just turn them, black.
I like the blood diamonds. Those are good, right?
We all have those.
Great.
Those come with baby fingers.
Yeah, the baby finger. Shit.
Is that iPad a complete disaster or no?
I'm not a fan.
I didn't get one.
I got my Kindle.
You didn't get one?
I'm fine
No,
with
and
my
I'm one of the
Kindle.
guys that would buy them.
You gonna wait?
No, I'm not even gonna wait. I got a Mac Airbook. Why the fuck do I
Which
need
is pretty
that?
close to an iPad, right, Ed?
Yeah. And if I want apps, I got my fucking phone.
There you go.
You know what I always say?
What
That
do you-
if I want to get an iPad, I'll just cover both my eyes with it.
Holy shit. Oh, fucking Chip. Oh, Chip, yes. Holy shit. Just like, holy Christ.
Put me on your show. I'll just improv.
Yeah, you do that.
Sure I do.
Oh, shit. They sold 1 million iPads.
Yeah, they sell like ridiculous amounts. Crazy. Doing well.
And what, the first month or something?
Is that recouping their money, 500 mil?
I think a lot. That is a lot of fucking money.
Is that recouping them? Is that
I don't know.
recoup? How much
I'm,
is it?
I'm looking at fucking the Apple stock today, and apparently what's my watch? Apparently like it's going down today because they got some regulatory bullshit that they got to deal with now. Well, they always got to throw shit at a stock that like I'm in.
So buy some more now that it dipped.
Well, I don't know.
Do a little
I'm
buying today. A
scared.
little buying opportunity. No, Eric? No?
Yeah, it could be. I might. Chip?
Say nothing. You can buy some Apple stock. Why don't you get some peaches and grapes while you're at it?
What's Sirius doing? Buck 14?
Well, yeah, down from 122 though.
Ooh.
What happened?
Is it a down day in general? I see a lot of red there. Yeah. Oh God, Apple's down $6.
What's it down to?
263.
Jesus! Why didn't I buy at 190? I should have my mouth fucked.
260. Fuck. God damn. It's like that's where I bought in.
Scary to buy a stock at 190. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, you're right, but it's Apple.
That's how fucking.
It was recommended to me by my broker, who I like.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I bet Apple goes up by the end of the day, though. People can't stay away from it.
So much buy today, eh?
I'm heavily invested in it.
All right. Patrice, anything else? You're watching the NBA playoffs? Who's going to win this thing this year? You like basketball.
Probably the Celtics, I think.
I think Celtics, huh?
I'm thinking so.
You think LeBron and the gang not going to get
I'm
the job
thinking
done?
LeBron is
Their
all
series
by
is-
himself.
Yeah, what's up? Shaq's a little hurt, right? He's
Shaq
banged up.
is just he's done. He's 400 pounds, man. He's 40.
40 and 400 pounds.
Yeah, I mean, even though he's in
lumbering
shape,
down the
he's
court.
400 pounds of human just running at 40. It just ain't going to happen.
Wow.
LeBron is a fucking machine, and the rest of these guys is, you know.
Or who are they?
Yeah.
Series tied at 1 with the Celtics,
Yeah,
right?
the Celtics beat them very easily yesterday, and they were beating them very easily. They just have lapses.
Yeah.
Celtics are good. They old, but they're fucking good. And Lakers, you know, Kobe, you know, I mean, if they almost lost to these other fucking fools. Kobe and them are lucky. They're lucky they got Utah, and if they meet Phoenix, they're gonna be in some deep shit. If they meet, you know, it might be. I don't see the Lakers. I see the Lakers as one and done from last year.
Yeah.
Celtics might do it, or Orlando might do it. Orlando's a fucking
powerhouse
machine. They're beasts, but they just mentally.
So you pretty much picked every team and said they might do it.
I look at Celtics. I see the Celtics.
But that's no different than what ESPN does.
I
so
see the
fuck 'em.
Celtics. I see the Celtics doing it. If I had to pick, if I said the Celtics didn't, I might go Orlando. That would be the next pick because they just got the White Howard's a fucking monster.
The Celtics, the team looks so funny with that goddamn uniform with the little shamrock and not one Irish guy.
It's all black
I mean, they
guys.
don't really
It
look
is-
that Irish.
it
the
is a
team.
little strange.
And that town is hurt from that. Town is in pain.
Yeah.
From
They really should change the logo
from
a
having to
little bit.
watch these fucking these goddamn Negroes.
They got the
represent.
little leprechaun spinning the ball on his finger as the logo and shit. Yeah, look.
And these
he's
guys are as
resting
dark
on his
as night.
shillelagh.
They're
He's resting
dark
on his
as
shillelagh, and it's all just black guys with
And
shamrocks
I don't
on their
think
back
not
of their
even a
neck.
white guy coming off the bench, man.
No,
not
that's
even a
just-
white bench
The
player.
Celtics have a very, very black team.
That is weird. You're
But
right.
these are good. The
Who's that guy in the middle? Jeez, this
Kevin
he looked
Garnett.
retarded.
Garnett.
And they're good Negroes too. They're no problems. Yeah, so
no thuggery.
no thugs, no
neck
trouble,
tattoos or anything?
no tattoo team. After all the Negroes with
Wow.
no. Paul Pierce has some very classy ones that you don't see. He has big one on his back, but
You don't
it's
see
covered. None on his fucking neck. Look at the Denver Nuggets. They
got some tats.
They just like you just go. If
gotta
you
see the
see them
Denver
on the
Nuggets.
bus, you'd be like,
It's a
I'm gonna take
prison.
the next buzz, man.
It's a prison yard photo. Yeah.
Fucking the kid J.R. Smith has a giant New York tattooed on his in the middle of his
Look
neck.
at Steve. Keep going.
Steve.
Hey, hello, yes.
Holy shit! I really
Got
Steve.
my tattoo.
Oh my god! I really thought it was Steve.
We've been making fun of this picture for a while.
Oh
It's,
my god! I thought it was
It's
Steve.
if you Google at home Zune tattoo, it's the Zune guy tattoo. It looks just like Steve.
Oh my god, that's creepy.
Yes.
Type in J.R. Smith from the Denver Nuggets real quick, just to show
J.R.
this
He's
guy's
got
neck.
like some tats.
He's got the badass hat.
just
Look at this guy. He's right. Patrice is right about him.
his neck. Look,
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is with this guy?
There you go.
Holy
but this
shit,
is
what,
old
he's a
shit.
fucking-
This is old.
He's got some new ones.
He has a giant New York Yankees on his neck in the middle.
Does he?
That's old too. He has a giant New York Yankees.
Why would you do that?
He's just crazy.
That is crazy.
Like I don't like David Stern all that much, but he just
Holy shit, it's right on his throat.
what is that? Wow. It's just. Could you save your money at least? At least, you know, because...
How do you get a tattoo on your throat?
Hitting your Adam's apple over and over.
There's a transformer on his fucking the other side of his jugular vein.
You got Boston yelling at you, man. Because first of all, they got Wallace up there. Don't forget.
Yeah, but Wallace was Rashid is the only. He's the only bad Negro on the Celtics. The rest of Faye Allen is a fucking. He is certainly a model citizen dude.
Let's go to Chris in Boston. Chris.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey.
Hey, they do have one white guy. His name's Scalabrini.
Yeah, Scalabrini don't come off the bench no more though.
I was gonna say, but he's awful. But Toucher and Rich here in Boston, they have this. They have Scalabrini on, and they have this thing on Wednesday that they call White Boy Wednesday, and they allow him to play white music. The Celtics do, and they don't mind. He plays like Journey and stuff. It's pretty funny.
I know Boston likes a winner, but it's just I've been there for years, and it's always been some white boy doing something in that town. But it is no white guys doing shit in town anymore. Except for the hockey, maybe hockey.
Yeah.
But the to watch all these black dudes on the basketball team, Rondo, and it's a rough one. Look at that! Look at his neck. Look at J.R. Smith's neck.
It's not even good. It's fail.
Wait,
it's
is it a fail?
It's like
Hey, go Bruins, Flyers stuff.
It's not the New York.
It's like
It's the maybe.
Wait, wow.
Maybe it's something special to him. Then maybe it is like. Oh, you know what it is? It's young. Sorry.
What is it?
It's not New York.
But it looks like
it's
it.
young.
It looks like the New York.
Young Money. It's Lil Wayne's music company.
It says Young Money. Yeah.
It's Young Money.
But
it looks like the New York logo though.
Holy shit!
It is right. Is that right when he got it? I guess.
Dude, that is shocking.
Get the fuck out of here.
I don't even know if he's a member of Young Money.
That's a crazy person.
Wow.
Look, type up Kenyon Martin.
He's got some shit. He's got someone saying he's got the lips tattooed on
He
his neck.
has
Mr.
Trina,
Coffee,
female rapper's lips tattooed on his neck.
Really?
Oh, his is a lot of tattoos too.
What's wrong with people?
You wouldn't get a neck tattoo, Jimmy?
No.
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 That's a
tattoo?
That's the one on the top.
That's a tattoo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, on the top.
Wow.
Just-
Wow. He's never going to get a job in an office.
Yeah,
Career's
right?
over.
This looks silly.
How's he going to get a job in corporate America, Jim?
It always looks like there's somebody over there giving him a kiss.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. So, what do we got? Jimmy's tickets are going on sale
For Friday morning, for the Borgata 2-3, Friday at 10 a.m. at theborgata.com. Show's sold out in January, so...
Yeah, these tickets are going to go fast.
I think they will, because we might be doing something down there one of those days, so...
yeah, we'll figure it all out.
Friday morning, 10 a.m.
And Patrice, a pleasure, obviously. What do we need to tell the people?
And the VH1 thing coming on next week, their new thing.
Are you a big part of it or a panel guy?
They say
You're
that I'm in it a lot.
A lot.
Usually
Good.
they take me out of it because I do too much stuff, but I think I'm in this one.
Okay.
It's a show about guys.
Undateable.
Yeah.
Top 100 things guys do that guarantee they won't be dating or having sex on VH1 Monday at 10 o'clock.
And
And
then
Big
I'm in
Mama
Cincinnati
Prods
and
on Twitter. I'm a big follower of Big Mama Prods. And then, oh my God, Cobb's Comedy Club, Thursday, May 13th through
Yeah,
Sunday.
I'm back on the grind. I got my fingers crossed for
16th.
this fucking so I can cancel all my plane tickets.
Yeah, but you know what? People want to see you out there.
Yeah, but it'd be better if I fucking get a show and then I go.
When you want to.
When I go see you. We all come join me in one building.
Yeah.
Instead of 7 days.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't want to be
one
in
show instead
Cincinnati
of
for
8.
7 days. Yeah, just
Gotcha.
fucking
You're
where everybody
flying for
fits
that
in.
that one big theater show. I hear you. And also Monday, May 10th. That's fucking. Okay, coming up this coming Monday, TUC Great Hall, University of Cincinnati. A big show for Patrice there as well. So Patrice,
Thanks
just
for letting me
fucking
in, guys. I
hilarious.
made a request to come in, and you guys let me come in. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Love having you in here.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I wanted to break. I wanted to say my apology live while I was still in my system.
Yeah,
that was a good apology.
Better to
And
do it
then you
that way.
fucked it up by fucking trashing the guy.
Not on track.
Another
I
guy.
did fucked up, but I didn't say I was going to be super nice anymore. There was stipulations. I just wanted to apologize for the past.
How's your Black Monday going? Good.
Oh, I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but it's going great. I got. You know what though? They went underground. That's the tough one. A lot of people went. A lot of assholes went underground.
They pop their heads up. Though.
They do. They can't help it. Sometimes
They can't help themselves. And they
can't
pop
help
their
it.
heads up.
Fucking. You know what?
Fucking lunatics. Just fucking lunatics.
I got some ones a while ago when your girl was in that you took out a date.
Mm-hmm.
They were so mad at me for talking. They were just like, fucking. And then they go, I don't even care if you block me, you fat fuck. Well, there you go. You're gone, faggot. Goodbye. How did that go, by the way? I know I'm late, but.
Hey, you know how things go.
Any sparks?
It's all right. It had fun.
Things go. How things go.
Fucking A, man. God damn it. Life is good. Life
We'll
is
see you
good.
tomorrow.